Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. We are playing a game that I have never played before tonight. We're going to be playing some Monster of the Week, and we have a brand new face here that is going to be coaching us through this. So thank you, Soap, for being here. Kiwi also, first time on the stream. So this is kind of fun. This is our 7-year anniversary, and so that's what we've been doing this month is trying to raise some money for the Center for Suicide Awareness. But it's also been just like a lot of fun to uh, play with some of the people that I was playing with back 7 years ago, and then now today we're making new friends and making new connections, and that's kind of what this whole streaming thing has made it very meaningful, is just being able to meet other people that love tabletop games and connect with them. And of course, what we're doing this month is trying to do a little bit of good with all of that. So we are doing a fundraiser this month for the Center for Suicide Awareness. If you've been with us for a bit, you'll know that sometimes in the Discord, or not the Discord, the Twitch chat, there will be an automated message that usually pops up to let you know a little information about the Hope Line. So that's kind of the signature program of the Center for Suicide Awareness. Is their Hope Line is a text-in emotional support service that is staffed by trained crisis counselors, and so they do a lot of good work with that, and especially getting out into communities that are maybe often ignored. We're based here in Wisconsin, so they do a lot of good work with agricultural workers and farmers who are isolated. They do a lot of work with first responders, and one of the things that really drew me to wanting to support them is just all their outreach with the gaming community. So they go out to all of the PAX events, they go to a lot of gaming conventions, and they table and try to get the word out about their service. So we're happy to be supporting them with our game here tonight. The link to donate, or the link to donate is there in the Twitch chat. If you ever need to pull that up because you're looking for a way to influence the game, you just type into the chat the number 7 and then the word year. So !7year, and that'll pop up the information for the Tiltify link. And we've got a number of things in there that your donations can impact the game and the fun here tonight on screen. And so feel free to check all that out. It's also worth mentioning that we've had to raise the goal for the fundraiser, I think now the 3rd time, because we raised a lot more than I maybe thought we were going to do this month. So we are going to be doing a giveaway tonight, because last night during Casey's game, they crossed over the $1,500 mark. So what are we giving away? We've got some of these hoodies. We've got some 20 Sides t-shirts. I've got some nice thick material pullovers. I've got hats. I've got all sorts of stuff. And if I've got your size, yeah, I got koozies. You can have a koozie for free. You don't have to pick that. There'll just be some extra koozies in your package if you win. But to enter that giveaway, you want to enter !ticket into the chat, just like I'm about to do here, and then you'll be able to get your name in the drawing. And so 1 ticket per person. You can only enter once, and we'll pull that at the end of the game. So I heard something go da-da in my ear, so I think there was a donation already.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nick, it sounds like you know something about that.
Well, I see Casey's name popped up.
Okay.
I
didn't know if it was yours.
No. No, I spent all my money healing myself last night against.
Yeah, they needed it last night. It was pretty rough going.
We had a hell of a time, and we're only halfway done because we got 2 random encounters. First one was like an astral dreadnought, and that was the better of the 2 that we're getting.
By the way, so sorry, because I was one of those people who said the one encounter. I'm dying first tonight.
So yeah, we got a donation here from Casey, who I guess is paying it forward because of all that nonsense that happened last night. But this is the comment. It looks like it's a redemption of a rumor, and the comment says, based on the word cat being on the first image, I would like it to be a rumor that calling a feline by less than 3 names is very bad luck. Titles such as Mr., Sir, or Duchess can count as any one of the names. Example, Lord Tubby Tum Tum is 3.
Okay.
So there you go.
3.
That's what it is. So thank you for the
Okay.
donation.
Yes.
Those are some good
Okay.
rules.
Be interesting.
So that's how easy it is. You just make a donation, and then we'll check it out and see what you got for us, and we'll play it out. So, I don't think I have anything else from my end. So I'm going to pass it over to Soap to talk to us a little bit about Monster of the Week.
Hi. Yeah. So we're going to be playing Monster of the Week today. I am going to be your keeper, Soap. It's going to be really fun. This is a roleplay heavy, rules light 2d6 system where these guys, our heroes, are going to play some new monster hunters and sort of in the style of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Supernatural. So we'll see what they get up to. I do appreciate any and all donations. I think the ones that we'd love to see are, of course, re-rolls for them, and also +1 forward, which is a special Monster of the Week mechanic that gives them a little bit better of a chance of success when they're rolling. So I think what we should do, if everybody's ready to go, is I'll move you guys to our relationship screen. And if you guys want to maybe introduce who you're playing today, and like I said, from that history section of your character sheet, if we could popcorn around until everybody has one, just pick one of your history items and assign it to another character, and then they'll go ahead and assign one of theirs to someone else until we go around twice. Does anybody want to start?
I'll start. Hi, I'm Isaac, and I'm playing Edward O'Neill. Do you want me to do like just a quick little like intro? Is that what?
Yeah, like what do they look like?
Okay. Edward is he is I'm gonna say maybe 1920. He has golden eyes, kind of blonde, long hair. He's very short for his age. He kind of looks a bit. He kind of has a scowl a bit, and he always seems anxious to, with whatever goal in mind, he's anxious to get there. And so, shall we introduce everyone first, or popcorn and then go from there?
Why don't we introduce everyone first so everybody
Okay.
knows how to better assign those relationships? So yeah, if you want to just give like a brief like physical description and maybe personality, and if there's anything from like your backstory or your playbook that you feel like the group would know, then you can mention that.
Oh, you would know from that he still feels haunted by his brother's death, and he sometimes at night you hear him almost as if he's talking to his brother.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I could go
I
next.
can. You want to go? Go for it.
So I am playing Shet Keel. He is his archetype is, I think it's the Divine is what it's called.
Yep, that's correct.
So Shet Keel, he was a basketball player in college, and he was like heavily, scouted from all the top talent, and he had a pretty good run, but like he just hit like this streak where he was just choking, couldn't make a 3-pointer to like save his life. And so every night he would go back home and go back to his place he was living on campus and just pray. He's not really religious. He didn't really know what he was praying to, but he was just praying that like this bad streak of the streak of bad luck would maybe go away. And so he heard this voice, this calling, and it said that you will be blessed. Your talents and skills will be the best in the league, and so recaptured the magic. But this obviously needed to be repaid, and so he's at the point. He's out of college now, and he's at the point. That heyday is behind him, and his God has been calling on him to take care of some of the nasty things in the world, and so this is the price for all of that.
Nice. Cool. Kiwi.
Yeah, I can go next. Hi, I'm Kiwi. I'm new to this table, and I've played Monster of the Week before, so I'm going to try and shut up most of the time. So, I am playing Marcel. He is the Crooked. I'm playing the Crooked today, and let me get my sheet up so I can actually look at it. He's considered very tall, swarthy, handsome looking. He has a combed dark brown hair, which shows off his receding hairline, brown eyes, and a 5 o'clock shadow beard. He wears like a blue sort of buttoned up Hawaiian shirt and denim jeans. He wears sunglasses, and he especially wears sunglasses in the dark because it looks cool. He doesn't care who what happens because he didn't see them. He is a crooked. He's the crooked. He is a bit of a grifter as his main job. He walks around, suggests to people like, "Hey, buy this, buy a watch, buy a product. Can I buy that thing off you for something?" And he would often rope people into his schemes, which is probably how he would know one of you. He'd probably rope you into a scheme of his to get rich quickly. But yeah, that's me, Marcel. I wish I had sunglasses to put on for the stream. Yeah.
Cool. I can go. So I'll be playing Johnny Thompson, but you can call me Wheels. It's because I get everywhere on my skateboard, man. Just grinding across town. I will be playing as the mundane. Johnny is just kind of he's like that guy that after high school really didn't do anything, and now he's like 22 and still trying to hang out with the cool kids because he thinks he's still cool. But really, kind of charismatic, not very sharp, but he's just here for a good time because he thinks he's doing really cool stuff. Yeah.
I love it. That's one of my favorite playbooks, so good choice. And
Right.
Jenna?
Yeah. I will be playing Saoirse. She is kind of short-statured, got very red hair, very like kind of bubbly personality. Usually wears pretty like bright like yellows, blues, oranges, things like that. Her playbook archetype thing, playbook is the monstrous. So she's actually half human, half something else, and in this case she's half fae. And she is driven and kind of she's driven by joy. So like she seeks out places with like happiness, whimsy or things like that, and just kind of looks for ways to encourage people's happiness to essentially feed herself. And that's Saoirse.
Amazing! What a great group. I love all of these ideas. So yeah, just to help us establish a little bit more like how you guys all know each other, I'd love if we could popcorn, and if you could just assign one of your relationships, now that you've heard who everybody is, to one of the other people in the room, that would be super. So whoever has an idea can go first.
And we'll
Yeah,
say
it's
that
likely
the
to-
first two
yeah.
people that go get these points of luck that Casey just redeemed.
Okay.
2 points
cool.
of luck that he.
Oh,
I'll go. So,
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like my relationship with Marcel is going to be that he saw a dude with no direction on the side of the road one day and needed help. Got me into one of his schemes, and he introduced me to this monster world. Not sure if I should thank him for that, but since then, been killing these monsters.
Love that. Amazing.
Good to have you along, Wheels. You've always been at my side ever since I conned you out of your skateboard and got you a really cool skateboard.
I'm like the dude that whenever there's something you really just don't want to do, you like sell it to me as the best thing I could do.
Yeah, like I think I sold you a skateboard once. I said this was literally signed by Tony Hawk himself. You want this skateboard? And it's
Lucky
like my
skateboard.
handwriting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like encased on the wall in my apartment that I share with 4 other people because that's how much a rent I can afford.
Amazing.
Alrighty.
Okay. Do you want to popcorn that, Kiwi?
Yeah. So obviously, how I know Wheels, I always call him Wheels, is of course the skateboard, and I think I like to pop around to O'Neill for a moment, because would you say O'Neill's very open about being haunted about their brother?
They
Or
talk
seems
about it
looking-
nonstop. They talk about it nonstop.
I came to you once as a medium, one of those con artists on TV who try to see like, hey, did someone close to you die? Is their name? And then you say their name, and
Yes.
I grifted you into thinking that yes, you are definitely most haunted. He's definitely around you. I see him right there, even though I never really did.
Okay.
Amazing. O'Neill?
Okay. I am going to popcorn. Let's see. I'm gonna say that Shaquille saw O'Neill one time absolutely lose it and go berserk. The situation was I was trying to research on how to get my brother and his body back together. It's try to somehow create his brother and his body back together, and I kept on and I got to the point where I got so frustrated that I just went crazy and just started punching walls and ripping books. And I'm supposed to ask you, oh, oops. That's what I did. How much collateral damage did I cause, Shaquille? Sorry, that's what I was supposed to ask you.
Well, maybe we're doing it at my home, and so I have a pretty big like vinyl collection that I'm really proud of, and for some reason you just felt like you needed to go and just smash things on the ground.
Yeah, I was listening to your vinyls backwards to try to speak with my...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You just wanted to inflict the pain upon someone else that you were feeling. Something you truly loved.
Destroyed your vinyl collection. Got it.
Amazing.
Rip the vinyls.
Shaquille?
All right, so I say it again, Jenna. It's Sayerize.
Saoirse.
Yeah.
It's the weird Irish spelling.
Saoirse? Okay, I'm spelling it different. Saoirse?
Yeah. Saoirse.
Saoirse. Okay. So, I am going to. So I'm basically taking one of these history.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think we're going to go with that. they're the person that I go to for advice on mortal stuff. Now that I've got this more ethereal state of being, I'm starting to become a little disconnected with what it was like to be a human or a mortal person. So I come to you with like advice about how to act human.
All right.
Yeah, because you're both sort of not human, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Saoirse, I don't think you've gone yet.
I have not. Okay, maybe. I don't know what to pick from.
Also, if
Always
none of
roll
those
the die.
prompts work for you and you want to dream up something yourself, that's fine with me.
That's the other problem. Like, I don't know what to dream up. Let's do like a shot in the dark one. Let's do. How about someone tied? Or no. So we fought together against the odds and prevailed. How about Marcel? What might have our against the odd?
It initially started with me trying to con you, but then something happened, and perhaps people I know or people you know came to try and possibly monsters tried to come after us, and it was a moment of like.
Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea now. What if one of the things was like some kind of like a weird little trinket, but it turns out it had like fays are weird, so there's like some fey magic attached to it, and just like some like big bad fey was like, "Hey, that's mine. You shouldn't be near that," and it just like activated.
I have a skeleton key, which would probably be like the artifact that like I tried to get off you.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect.
Oh my god, I love that.
I still don't know what it does. It just looked good.
That's
That's
great.
awesome.
Amazing. Cool. Okay, we feeling good about these? Yeah?
Like
Do
so.
we want to go around one more time just to solidify it, or do you feel? Yeah. Okay. We'll go around one more time. Try and pick somebody that you haven't, that you don't have a relationship with.
Okay, cool. I'll go first again.
Mhm.
And I think I'm going to do my relation with Saoirse, and I was hoping that you would pick me for the against the odds, because the thing that I picked for you is that one time I saved your life from a monster due to an unlikely chain of events.
You know what? You know what could also work for that is maybe tied to like the origin of like becoming a monstrous. Maybe there was like a try and fail at the saving, and then that's how like the curse or whatever happened. So like there's still like that, battle, but something happened.
Yeah, like we won. Question mark?
Yeah. Like, whew, that was close. What's with the glitters? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds awesome.
Love it.
I think I've got one for Marcel. So I think
Oh,
I-
hello.
I'm aware of some of your shady dealings and such, but I know that you've got a heart of gold, and so deep down, I know that you're a good and righteous person. I'm gonna try to sort of intervene at times to try to keep you that
You
way.
think you can fix me?
I want to fix you.
You think you could? You think you could fix what is broken deep inside? I will take that. I was actually gonna go to you with something similar.
That's amazing.
I'm turning to faith, and you're the closest thing to faith.
I love it. Cool.
I'm trying to turn a new leaf, but I keep falling into bad habits.
I believe you might have one with everyone, but if we,
I might have conned you at some point.
Yeah, everyone
That's
has
the
been
point.
conned by Marcel. He brings us all together.
okay.
I came to you all as a different salesperson.
Is there anybody missing like a relationship with somebody?
I don't think I have one
I don't think you have
with
one with
O'Neill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither do I.
Do one of the two of you want to volunteer something?
Hmm.
And I think also Shatkale and Johnny don't have one yet.
Yeah.
Okay. O'Neill. I saved Johnny Wheels' life when he used to be a pathetic newbie hunter. What did I say? What did I save you from?
I don't know, but I still feel like I'm still a newbie pathetic hunter.
Huh.
Maybe something happened with this whole Saoirse transformation thing where she kind of, lost control for a bit, and that's what you saved me from.
Okay. Yeah. And
We
maybe
somehow got her to calm down.
In,
Yeah.
Come back.
it's funny.
Maybe-
I was gonna suggest that too for my connection to O'Neill was maybe, in a fit of mania, since her thing is joy, in a fit of like mania, she was just kind of like pushing unhealthy joys to people, and you guys were like, "Hey, get out of there."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe I see you a bit as maybe that kind of, you're like the surrogate little brother of his that I lost, so I'm constantly telling you like, no, you're not gonna hold on to the bumper, get in the van. Get off your damn skateboard and get in the van where it's safe.
And on the flip
Alright.
side of that, mine with Wheels, my thing is going to be that, like everybody knows, like everyone can see, because you're playing the mundane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like everyone knows, like you got your skateboard thing, and that's cool, but like that only takes you so far. But I'm always like trying to build you up, because I know that whatever god that I worship, the authority, they have like a special, like, you are chosen. You're like the chosen one. Just need to like keep you alive long enough, because your powers are going to manifest. You just believe.
I have like extreme imposter syndrome. Like, I'm around all of you guys that have cool stuff going on, and I'm like, I'm just a dude on a skateboard.
Yeah.
So it's just the constant, reassuring me that I do have what it takes.
You're the most
Not
important
like-
among us.
I love it. This is amazing. Okay, I think we have something for everyone, yes?
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah, if anybody wants to take a screenshot of this so you remember, feel free to. I'll probably do that myself, to be honest. Cool. Does anybody have anything they want to add based on what we've talked about, or do you feel solid and feel like you can use this as a story launching point?
Man, I'm glad everyone has come across me and has been grifted at some point.
Oh yeah, totally.
I like that how we all kind of like had similar ideas for each other too. Like, oh yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
Yeah, I feel like you built on everything like very quickly, so that was very nice. Cool. Okay. Awesome. So then in that case, I'll move you over to our story screen and we can just jump in. Yeah, sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Amazing. Cool. I forgot that I can do that. Okay. So, this is what's going to happen. And let's get something a little bit less crazy on here. Something more for starting. Okay. So, you guys are, sort of amateur adventurers. You've maybe fought a couple things that seemed a little bit off, a little bit supernatural in the past, and since then have been taking up residence in O'Neill's van. And you're there one day, just kind of maybe monitoring the town when O'Neill gets a text, a fairly with a lot of exclamation points and stuff, from a family friend of yours. Her name is Yvonne Derricks, back in the town that you left, the town of Newber. And the text says, O'Neill, darling, like I need you to come and pick up a cat. I need you to adopt one. Could you come today?
Hey guys. Anyway, I guess I know we're kind of figuring out what we're gonna do today. Well, there's enough room in here, I'm sure. What, you guys like cats?
They're so cute. I love cats.
Love cats.
Does the cat talk?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Does it have a cheesy catchphrase, like a specific dog we know that I'm not gonna name? Something do.
No. Either way, yeah, my family friend Yvonne wants us to go pick up this cat. Do I already said yes, so I guess that's what we're going.
O'Neill, I'm sensing something. I think your brother's saying, "Go get that cat."
Oh, is my brother's here right now?
Yeah, he's here. He's saying, "Get the cat now. Take us along with you."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I felt that. I knew he was here. He's always here. Yeah.
He really liked cats, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
No, it's funny. He hated cats, but I don't know.
That was his way of saying he loved cats.
Oh. Yeah. He didn't like cats, but I guess he might like them now. I guess. I don't know.
It might be a lot cooler in the afterlife.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're I guess should I call her?
Yeah. Is this just like a pick, or like are we picking it up and dropping it off somewhere, or like is it going to be staying in the van with us?
Oh, come on. There's already not enough room.
Yeah, we can't put a litter box in here.
I read online, like there's plenty there's plenty of van lifers that have pets, and I heard pets are very like therapeutic. I read an article online. So honestly, I think it could do wonders to have like something to take care of.
Sure, but it's a free range cat. It's got to live outside the van.
Oh yeah, I that's probably really good for the immune system too. So like it'll just kind of learn to hunt on its own, and we can always like take care of it too. We're like the backup for the cat.
Yeah,
and
it can ride on the skateboard if we need it to stay outside.
Yeah, it's just a fun little buddy.
Just tie it on the end of the rope with a skateboard and just drag it along.
No,
it's fine.
No,
It's gonna be riding on the skateboard.
Oh, on the skateboard. Okay, yeah, like that dog I also saw in a little article online. So cute. I'm all for this plan.
We should give it a backwards cap too, so it looks rad, just like Wheels over there.
Yeah. Hey, Wheels, eventually you're gonna... I mean, it's cool right now, but eventually you want to maybe, straighten that head out, Wheels. Let's put it forward. I'm just saying.
Do people not like it?
Well,
I like
it. Eventually,
what the cool people are doing.
Well, that's just it. It's cooler.
That looks really cool.
No, it looks cooler if you just put it forward. I think it's kind of like counterculture. Counter it.
Plus, the bill
Counter-
will keep the sun
I'm
out of your eyes
cool.
and preserve your
I'm-
eyesight. We're gonna need your sight the years to come.
The years. It's cool. It's cool if I wear it normal because that's not what the cool people are doing. I'm ahead of the. Cool.
Yeah. Al used to always do that all the time.
You're
Yeah,
setting a new
yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
I'm the trendsetter now, and I move my
Yeah.
hat forward.
Am I able to call this?
Of course, you can call.
All right. I'm gonna. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna call him. Boop.
Yeah, and it'll ring a few times, and she'll pick up, and she'll be like, hello? Is this on?
Yes.
Hello? Oh,
Hi. Yeah.
oh, Neil, is it you?
It's me. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I mean, I know the town has been, so lonely since, you've been away. I know why. I mean, I know, like, you probably don't want to come back, but I would really appreciate if you could come and help me out. Because, there's so many cats in my shop now. I mean, you remember? And most of them go home, but this one keeps loitering around, and I think it would be really great if you could come and give it a home.
Well, I made a promise. I made a promise to you and everyone in that town that when I came back, I would come back with my brother. And I haven't,
I know.
but apparently my brother wants us to have the cat. So I guess,
I was watching Oprah the other day, and she said that cats are really good for just like, your self-esteem. And I just feel like, I think it would help you.
what are you trying to, I have good self-esteem. What are you talking about? You call me short? I'm not short.
Hey, easy.
Hey, that's your grandma over there. Show her some love.
This is not my grandma.
I think I must have switched something. The volume got really loud. all of a
Oh
sudden.
no.
Are you still there?
I'm here. We're coming. Well,
Okay, great. Well, I'll make some of your favorite cappuccino for you.
oh yeah. I love cappuccino. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna be bringing some friends by too. That's okay, right?
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh,
My sales have been a little, lower, as the kids have gone off, to school and stuff. But
we're only taking that one cat. I'm just saying, we're not getting more than. You're not gonna be able to sell them to all my friends. We're kind of stuck in the van right now, so we're probably only gonna be able to take that one. Sorry.
it's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'll make sure we've got some food for all your friends.
Okay. All right. We'll be there shortly.
What kind of Danishes do your friends like?
I don't know. You guys, the ones that you get in the little package. You guys like Danishes?
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know
Yeah,
if that's what the
Oh
fuck-
yeah.
I'd like a cream cheese Danish, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said to get just the variety pack that you don't have
That's
to
not what we
worry
said.
about it. That's what they said. Don't worry about it.
Hey, we wanted specific ones.
Okay, I'll get some galoshes for you.
Okay.
That would be great. We'll wait for you, and I'll make sure the cat is all ready to go. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure this one has a good home.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. See if I remember how to turn.
O'Neill, I just want you to know you're gonna eat all the lemon ones.
I hate lemon.
Yeah,
That's why
you volunteered for the lemons. That's what disrespecting your grandmother or mother.
It's not
we
my
do not
grandma.
know.
This is some old lady that watched me after my mom died. Jeez.
So your grandmother, okay.
Oh. Are you sure? Are you sure? He said that we would need this damn cat.
Yes, he did. Hold on, let me speak to him. Hello?
I don't. What? tell him I said hi.
Anuya's brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He says get the cat, and you're taking all the lemon danishes.
I don't think he would say that.
I said
No,
that.
See
he's
that?
saying that.
Yeah.
He's making a face at me. He's like, give him
Oh
the
yeah,
lemon.
he makes faces when he says things. Yeah, you're right. That does sound like him.
For disrespecting your not grandmother.
All right. Well,
Do we have enough
Who's
gas to
paying
get
for
there?
gas?
Not it.
yeah, you. That means you.
Oh, that nose goes. Dang it! It's okay. And so she when it gets to a gas station,
She
she'll
always
say,
pays for gas. That's
That's
awesome.
good.
Oh, that's perfect.
So it won't actually take you that long. It'll maybe take you like 2 hours to get to Newborough. O'Neill, this is your van. Do you want to describe to us what this van looks like?
Astrovan, gray,
Okay.
carpets, tinted windows. Not really. Air conditioner works on half the time, only when it's cold enough. Heater does not work. There might be like a weird smell in the back seat because it probably, I don't know, maybe like it was his mom's van. So
Okay.
yeah.
So it's not the fanciest drive, for you to go in this van, but it'll get you there like easily enough. And as you are getting close to this town, where you grew up, O'Neill, you will notice, all of you, but particularly you, because it will be different from what you experienced before. There is now this sort of growth kind of on one side of the town where these high-rise buildings are being built. And it looks like this town that you knew from when you grew up, or the city that was nearby, has started to like kind of grow in and kind of now is sort of bringing the town of Newborough into its fold. And it's becoming more like a suburb of this city called Patterson, rather than like its own town that had distance from the city. Yeah. So that's definitely a different skyline that you would notice from what you grew up, living in and where, you ran away from. But a lot of the locations as you come into town that you, frequented before still exist. So as you come into town, one of the very first things you'll see is the statue of Abraham Mertens, who O'Neill will recognize as the very first mayor of the town. There's also a railway station, a local history museum that is very, like mom and pop, right? Like this is like the one super old brick building in town. And it's right next to a closed synagogue. That also looks like, it's being kept up, but obviously not in the best shape. And you'll notice signs outside for tours of the synagogue. There's also a old wool factory that looks also not in the best shape, but still functional. And that probably would have been there from your time growing up. And you'll also pass the local animal shelter. Before you come across, sort of in the center of town, you'll come across Yvonne's cafe shop, which looks very much as it did before. It's called the Bean Bonanza, which she probably thought was very hip when she named it. Might not be anymore.
People go there for such the wrong reasons.
Yeah, and it's probably not that hard for you to like find parking to parallel park outside of the coffee shop. And come in if you choose to. You're also welcome to go to any other location. The town itself feels pretty populous, more so than it was when you were here before. And as you're driving through town, you definitely see like a lot of cats just walking around under fences, crossing like streets and stuff. There's probably even like a moment where you swerve to like avoid a cat crossing the street.
All these damn cats everywhere.
Totally.
Watch
But
where
yeah.
you're driving, O'Neill. There's a cat there.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, it's so cute. It's got a little bobtail.
Dude, your grandma's got a real problem here with cats.
Not my
huh?
grandma. It's not my grandma. Not my grandma. It's just some old lady.
But like, she's like a grandma. Not
No.
your grandma, but she's kind of like one.
I thought I heard you call her Nana.
When?
Like
When did he?
Oh, with the
Come
phone
on.
call.
earlier when you screwed up the Danish order.
Did I call her Nana?
You did.
Did I? No, I did. I did.
That's a
I
cat!
heard. I heard.
Watch
your
out for the
bro-
cat!
Did the brother say it's the grandmother?
Hey, he said it was. I'm just going on what he tells me.
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I never met my grandma, but I don't think it doesn't matter.
Hey,
No,
these-
she's not my damn grandma. She's just some old lady that used to feed me some Danishes and would take care of me and
Sounds like
would
you're
give
just
me
grabbing
cocoa in the morning
grandmotherly type.
at night. No, not at
That
all.
sounds like a grandma.
It's not.
Be that
Who
as
you
it
called
may.
Nana earlier.
Alright, so- okay, we're gonna just be here for a little bit, guys, and then I don't know. We'll just go
Little
get
bit?
this cat.
As
Well,
soon as
yeah,
we
you
get
can-
in, we're gonna be there all afternoon, guaranteed. She's gonna want to
No,
show you old
please.
photos.
She's not.
It's fine.
You know
We got
what-
nothing else going on.
You know what grandmas do.
Don't.
You know, we got questions to ask once we get there.
Whatever. All right. Well, there it's come. There it is, right there. All right. Well, hold on. Okay. So let's see if the parking brake works today. Here we go. Okay. Hold on.
Let's
Actually,
just-
no. I gotta put the brake. Okay.
Just drive
you're in
around the
front
block
seat,
a little
right?
bit and lay off the acceleration. It'll wind down.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask Shaquille to do the old. You know how we do it, where I kind of slow down and kind of hit,
Get out
hit the
and
curb.
like,
And you're like, and you pull the parking brake to stop the.
sounds
All right.
good.
All
Yeah.
right.
So you guys park without too much more trouble. And you're able to come into Bean Bonanza, which is a pretty small mom and pop kind of coffee shop. Got like a couple tables, her main counter. There's probably like another like younger employee there, like a college kid, making coffees, who doesn't seem like particularly excited to be there. And yeah, you will notice that there's a lot of cats in here, and they're just kind of like have pretty much free reign of the space. They're just walking up on counters and chilling around. She's probably got like milk and cat food by the front, so she's taking care of them as best she can, and they kind of come in and out of this space. Like every once in a while one might exit or a new one might come in, so they feel very comfortable.
Is
in
this
Bonanza.
new for her to have all these cats, or is this something that
Mhm.
has always kind of?
No, there have she's been kind of a cat lady for sure. There's probably more than normal.
I want to pull
Um,
Saoirse aside for just a second and be like, dude, See all these cats? This isn't normal. This is like an abnormal amount of cats, right? Like this seems like health code violation or something. We're not gonna get any food here, are we? There's any cat here in it.
This is quite a bit of cats. I will agree on that. But I mean, she's doing a good job with them, and she's gonna like look back at like, you know how like a lot of like eatery places has like the health rating in the window. Like she's gonna look for that real quick, be like, I'm sure everything's all right. And I'm sure, honestly, this might be good for her business, because, like, I mean, there's such things as cat cafes, so this is probably, like, the quirky little thing to bring people in from the city. So this might be really helpful for her. But normally, no, this is not a normal amount of cats.
I'm just gonna turn to the young guy or the college student or whatever behind the counter and be like, this business is amazing. What you've done here with this cat cafe, keep up the good work. Loving it.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm just here for like, you know, a check, but it's cool, I guess. People like it.
Oh, cats. This is more cats than I remember there being here. Is Yvonne? Yeah, I'm gonna say it kind of like. Yeah.
Yeah. Is she here? Yeah. I'll go get her for you. Are you the people here for the galoshes? She said her
galoshes.
Yeah. She said like her favorite you know, kid that she used to babysit was coming. Is that one of you guys? Yeah, kind of. I guess.
This is his grandson.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not. I don't know. My family's dead. My brother's dead. Everyone. No, I shouldn't even be here.
It's so nice of you to help her.
He's had a long drive. It's been like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. Okay. I just know if I was talking to my grandma, she probably would not appreciate that tone.
It's not my grandma. She's some cranky old cat lady. She has tons of cats in here.
Okay.
We're not related.
Do you want some cappuccino? That might like chill you out. I can put something in it.
It's really good. There's a really good cappuccino here, guys. Yeah, I'll have one.
Did you say cappuccino or cappuccino?
A cappuccino.
It's on brand.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll go ahead and like serve you a cappuccino, and go back and get her in the back room. And she'll come out and she'll be like, "Oh, Neil, it's so great to see you. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Why don't you come and give Yvonne a hug?"
You know, I don't like hugging.
But it's been so long. Just come over here.
Oh, look at that. He's hugging his nana.
I just kind of stand there as I get hugged. Hi.
Will this cat hurt me?
No. They shouldn't. They're lovely. This is the one I wanted you to see. Just come in the back room with me.
All right. All right. Yeah. I'll go. I'll follow.
Yeah. And you'll see she's got it in a little box, like a little wooden box with a pillow and some snacks, and it's this cute little Russian blue with like both of its ears up, and it just looks up at you like,
oh my god, it's so cute. I hate it. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh god, I just looked it up too. They are really cute.
Is this the cat that you want to get rid of?
Yeah, because you know, the cats, they come in so frequently, I sort of know their routines, and I think a lot of them go like back home at night and stuff, and this one hasn't yet. So I think it would be great if you could take this one. You know, otherwise I guess I have to take it to the animal shelter. You know, Miss Marjan's been, you know, trying to take a lot of cats over there, but I just feel like she's so worked. And I thought you were so upset when you left. I thought it was just a match made in heaven. Especially since I haven't heard anything yet about, like, your children or anything.
I don't have.
She sounds like your grandmother, that's for sure.
I have a girlfriend. Okay, I'm busy. I've been busy trying to bring
I
back.
know you
Al.
probably don't want to tell me, and that's okay. But if that's really true, then I think that you could use a cat companion.
And like you're talking, I just want to like the picture is that she is taller than me, so I'm still like, even though like I'm like this 20-year-old adult, I'm still kind of sitting there like, okay, yeah, cat companion, sure. Can you do me a favor?
Of course.
Can you let them know that you're not my grandma?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, hi, O'Neill's friends. I'm Yvonne. I used to babysit him. I was good friends with his parents. But I've tried to keep a good eye on him as long as I can because, after the terrible events in town. But, we don't have to talk.
So you act like his grandmother, really?
Yeah, I mean, not technically, but I do feel we have a kinship.
It's amazing all that you've done for him, and look how much like he's grown and learned from you. It's so beautiful.
What do you mean
Thank you so much.
You've done such a beautiful job. She's just totally like mucket like she's just like, you're so kind to take care of him and all these beautiful cats and just like
Well, thank you very much. That warmed my heart. It's been hard, but we've been getting a bit organized. Just a little bit, but it trying to make sure that the cats know where to go and everything. So I just feel like this one, I don't know where it's gonna go. So I think it would be great for you to take or one of your friends.
Let's take the cat then. What are we gonna name it?
I'm all for this.
Did you already name it? Or
Did we have a name already?
You guys can name it. I've just been calling it Blue because it's a Russian blue, but you guys can totally
Bad luck.
rename it.
Bad luck.
You can't do that's one thing. I don't like cats. You know this. But you cannot. It has to have more than a name. Than one name.
Oh yeah.
We need a name.
Yeah, that's right. That is true. I've been hearing rumors like that from the city folk that are coming in. So yeah, maybe you should rename it.
Yeah, I noticed. How has it been with that? There seems a little bit kind of. How is the shop doing?
Well, they've been trickling in a little bit every once in a while when they come in from their high-rise sort of jobs. I don't think they like my place very much. They keep saying how it needs more order, more just organization and cleanliness, which I understand. But I have been trying to do some of it, but I like the lived-in feel. They're not very friendly, or I don't know, just like they don't seem very much of anything. They're kind of just pretty blah to me. But we've got a new mayor who's definitely trying to get on the side of the city. Miss Priska Pauls. I don't know if you read about that in the paper.
No.
Yeah, but she is very keen on Nubra's integration with the city. And she's been talking with them a lot. And I think a lot of the people that have come through, it's been because of her. And she's just, I didn't vote for her, but she's very, very organized, very, I don't know. She doesn't seem like she has much of a heart to me. I haven't seen her around any cats. But
she's kind of hard to track down. I do see her brother sometimes, Rolf. He works down at the museum.
Oh, that museum's still going? Huh?
Yeah, museum is still going. He's doing tours now of the synagogue next door.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he wants to make it into like a cultural experience, you know? Thinks it would be cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know, the other thing too, that's worth pointing out, I guess, is Priska's girlfriend Marjan. She now runs the animal shelter. So I don't like her too much, but that's why I was kind of hoping that you could take the cat. Just because, like, I don't know, like an animal shelter, you know, I appreciate their work, but she's never struck me as particularly like affectionate to the cat.
Well, we will certainly do what we can to take care of little Blue here.
Well, I think you've got to rename him.
That's true.
Is he gonna join our team of monster hunting?
Do you hunt monsters now?
No, we don't. We don't do any of that. No. It's a band. We're a band.
Yeah, we're a specific ska band. All of us.
We're just called the Monster Hunters.
Super underground.
Super. Okay. Well,
Very trendy.
I see. I mean, that's probably nothing that I would know about, but I'm so proud of you, O'Neill, for like finding a cool creative calling that, like, you know, sings to you. That just makes me so happy.
Yeah, whatever. Do you want to? Okay, thank you.
I've got your galoshes out front. Do you want to pick?
No, they weren't. No, we're not very hungry, huh? We gotta get going.
Hey, she made them for us.
The galoshes sounded pretty good.
I'll take 2.
Oh yeah, you're welcome to stay, you know, in the cafe as long as you want. And she'll go and give you your box of galoshes and coffee for whoever wants it, or tea, anything like that.
Is the cat a male or female, by the way?
You know what? I'll roll something.
While he's checking with a type, I'm gonna put like $5 in the tip jar for the galoshes.
Amazing. So we'll say odds it's a male cat and evens it's a female cat. I rolled a 1. It's a male cat. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need boy names.
Mr. Perlock Holmes.
Mr. Perlock Holmes? Yeah!
It's the 3 names.
3 names.
Mm-hmm.
No longer a cursed cat.
Amazing. When you say no longer a cursed cat, you're going to notice like little, almost like stars twinkle in the cat's eye.
Whoa. Do cats do that?
Do what?
It had stars in its eyes. It sparkled.
Do we all notice it, or?
Whoever was like near the cat would notice it.
I'm like by the window. I'm by the door, like jingling my keys, like trying to make it very like I'm ready to go.
I said I was giving a tip.
Like
so.
in the corner on the floor, covered in cats.
Hey, O'Neill. I was just out front and I was talking to this guy named Bo. Are you sure that's not your grandma? He swears that that's your grandma.
Hey, she just said he's been like a grandmother to her.
No, it's not my grandma. It's not. Who's Bo? You talking to Bo?
Yeah, the guy out there, the one with the
That guy
the
eats
one right
garbage.
there. Yeah.
That's the weird guy that eats garbage. Don't talk to him.
I mean, he wasn't eating garbage at the time when I was talking to him. He was having one of the. Oh.
Oh my god. It's amazing. Yeah. So you guys take cat, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, into your possession. You are welcome to stay in the cafe. You are welcome to explore town a little bit. Maybe revisit some of your old haunts, O'Neill. I will say that as you, maybe you're walking to the car or some such, there are, as you know, a lot of cats around you. And you'll notice, like, maybe once or twice, somebody tried to, shoo the cats and try and get them away from them.
Damn cats.
There are a lot of cats, huh?
There's so many.
O'Neill,
Just
Uh,
normal.
Yeah.
you got a record store in town?
Do we have a record store in town?
I imagine you probably have a small one.
Yeah, there's a small one.
It's got to start sometime.
I'm not gonna. I told you
It doesn't have to be all at once. Just like one
It's
here
co-
and there
it's
over a
it's
period of
coming.
time.
I ordered it. Okay, there's something wrong. They lost the package.
You don't have an
I can't-
address.
It's coming. I swear.
We got to get some music for the cat. You don't even know how to take care of a cat?
Do they need music?
Yes, they need music.
They do. They really do.
I heard it
Alright.
makes the cat smarter if you play the music.
Could I? Is there another question? Is there a cemetery in town?
Of course, yeah, there's a cemetery.
Okay. Okay. I'll take you. I'll get you one. I don't know. That was pretty obscure stuff you had there, but
Eiffel 65?
listen.
That's a classic. Why
It's
Oh my
not.
God.
It sucks. What are you talking about?
I'm sure they have it.
did he destroyed that one?
Yeah, I was doing the world a favor.
He wasn't even singing the lyrics right.
Oh, It's not hard to mess up.
Do you mind if we stop at the? Do you mind if we stop at the cemetery before we go?
If it's a small town record store, it's not going to be open very late because it's run by like one guy that looks like he
Yeah.
Yeah.
lives in the shop and hasn't shaved since he started buying vinyl.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the record store first. Sure.
So you guys wander through town. You stop into a record store. It's pretty like a hole in the wall sort of situation. It's called Vinyl Vault.
Vinyl Vault.
Oh, this town is really big on alliteration in its business.
Hey, Saoirse,
Yeah.
did I screw up there? I thought, is Eiffel 65 not a band that's well regarded? I thought that would sound cool.
I mean, it was. I'm pretty sure they were pretty popular there for a while. Like I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. They're the ones who do that one, right?
Yeah, and probably other songs.
Yeah.
They're nowadays they're more known for remixing other songs. They're more producers than they are putting out their own music.
Hey, I know, cheer you up, Shaquille. I got a CD of Eiffel 65. Let's put it in our friend O'Neill's stereo.
And then specifically the Europop album.
You bring your CD case. Do you have a CD case? Did you bring your CDs?
Yes,
To the
I
vinyl
do.
store.
I am that.
He pulls out just like a honking CD.
Oh,
my
why did I
Yeah.
never notice that before?
Well, we live in the van together. This was mine. Well,
Cat!
wasn't.
You mean Eiffel 65 was not in your top 10 CDs attached to the visor?
No. I don't. It's my mom's car. I don't have time for looking up CDs. I don't have time for burning CDs.
While Neil's doing the rant, I'm putting the CD in.
I'm assuming, I don't know whatever the first track is, but I'm sure it's not.
You hear it in the background. Yeah, the disc's a little scratched.
Yeah. I'm Blue sounds perfect. Every other track full of scratches. You can't listen to anything else.
I'm in
Yeah.
hell.
So you're having this argument, and a tall, sort of
Let's hear it on loop, folks.
beautifully dressed woman will come up to you. She's wearing like really like an outfit sort of bought from like a festival, right? Like a kimono full of colors and just like crazy garb. And she'll be like, can I help you? I think Blue's a great song.
Wait.
Thank you. We're playing it.
Someone of
We're
culture.
playing it because we're playing it for our new cat to make him smarter.
Oh,
I'm gonna look to Shaquille and I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. Say like, see, they like him.
yeah.
I'm faking it till you make it.
I mean, that's I have some great memories of that song, but I don't know if music is gonna make your cat smarter.
Sarah should read an article about it online.
Yeah,
I mean, it might have been about babies, but I mean, cats are kind of like babies.
Yeah,
especially to
I
the
would
lady at the
much
Bean
rather-
Bonanza.
Yeah, I would much rather have a cat than a human child.
I mean,
Oh.
I know that stuff floats online and stuff, but I can't buy any of that stuff, like all that supernatural crap and things, the sort of stuff that, Rolf talks about at his museum, like, mm-mm.
Oh,
But
Wolf is
I can-
into the supernatural?
Like he thinks it's historic and stuff like that.
Does he offer like ghost walks at the museum?
I mean, I've never been on one myself, but yeah, he sort of runs this sort of historical, spooky synagogue tour. I mean, that's like the oldest building in town, so I think he thinks there's like, I don't know, something haunting it or something. I don't know. I just think that's all a bunch of crap, really.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Supernatural is real. And I'm like looking at it. So don't you ever say that again.
Uh-huh.
You want me to pick you up?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna pick him up and put him on the counter. There you go.
I'm sorry, he's a little short-tempered.
Short and tempered.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I understand. I mean, I just know not to engage with that kind of attitude because otherwise I'll get really upset. So,
Cut
Are
him
you
a
gonna
break. He
buy
just found out his
anything?
nana was his nana.
Yeah, I want to buy definitely Eiffel 65. Do you have any albums that are entirely sang by cats?
I don't think so. I've not heard of a band like that. I mean, you're welcome to look around.
I swear I heard the
like-
Foo
like
Fighters sung
crazy-
by a cat once.
Yeah, is there like a crazy frog but for cats?
I'll look. I'll look.
The Cats, the musical soundtrack, perhaps. I'm
Oh.
a big fan of
No,
that.
Oh, that we have.
not the old, not the original, and definitely not the new one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'd like the remix version where it's actual cats screaming instead of people screaming.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not buying that. I'm not paying for that. I'll pay that
Don't worry,
stupid.
Oh, that's
we'll
coming
buy
out of my
it.
pocket.
We'll buy
Oh.
it.
Okay, good.
We'll
Wait.
buy it. Hey, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend.
My name's Stir,
O'Neill.
actually. Yeah.
Hey, Stir. My friend O'Neill. Said he's gonna pay for everything. Trust me. Like I'm saying this in a hushed tone. He's a
Okay,
big
wait.
enthusiast when it comes to it.
Of cat albums.
Yeah, he doesn't show it. He's like that because he's a bit embarrassed, but it's all on him.
Okay. For fun, do you want to roll manipulate someone to see if she believes you?
Well, I have this grifter thing. What will convince this person to do what I want? But
Okay.
so when I try to manipulate someone, I can ask Kira, what will convince this person to do what I want? The
Oh,
Keeper
God.
must answer honestly, but not necessarily completely.
Yeah.
I would have to manipulate them though.
Yeah. I mean, I think she wants the money. So like, if you can make it clear that you will buy this stuff, then she'll do her very best to go and find you a bunch of CDs with cat references or some cat somehow interspersed into the album.
All right. You want me to roll to manipulate someone?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Charm. I get to see you roll. What's my forward? Oh, I don't have forward.
No.
Oh, my screen went black.
Mixed
Now it's
success.
back again. Mixed success.
Yeah. Okay, so mixed success. So she'll go, it'll take her a little bit of time, and she'll come back to you and she'll be like, well, I can't find like a complete album just sung by cats, but I definitely have several versions of the Cats musical. And I found this one, like the London version, the New York version. I even found like the Australian tour.
They did an Australian tour.
Yeah, the Australian tour.
We'll take them all.
Okay, great. Yeah, that will be $25.
Just bill it to O'Neill's credit card. Hey, O'Neill. Hey, she needs to talk to you.
Ready to go?
Yeah, she just wants to talk to you for a second.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I
yes.
just need a card for payment.
Yeah, sure. This is for yeah. How much is it altogether? Or I'm sorry, I'm just getting the blue. You really like that song?
Yeah. I mean, I had 6 times to that song. But I heard you're paying for everything.
Including the vinyl.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is like an original vinyl of the very first recording of Cats. I mean, Andrew Lloyd Webber probably I don't know, signed the cover of this. It's really small signature, but I'm sure it's on it.
Are you like secretly a grifter too? Like that's pretty impressive.
Fine. I just want to leave. I just want to get out of here. Here you go.
Thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic day. I hope
Thank
to see back
you.
soon.
Money well spent. Not by me.
Thank you, Joy Vendor. You're gonna feel so much better when you start hearing some music.
Yeah, Neil.
That's okay.
You're good. You need.
You can't just drive in
It's-
silence. You need something to block out the voices.
No,
Where was
they
go?
remind me. Anyway, is it? Sounds like there's something going on. Some type of supernatural. I mean, if there's a clue about how I missed, I never thought of actually looking at that old museum. Guys, you think
Yeah.
maybe we could?
Do you want to go there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the cemetery first?
yeah.
All right.
You did this for us. We'll go for you.
You did buy us the oldest CDs and vinyls and such.
I bought all that shit. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So you guys can get back in the car and drive your way to the cemetery, which looks pretty small. About the size, like it hasn't expanded, even though the town is now being kind of engulfed by the city. Clearly, the city has their own cemetery and their way to take care of people. There aren't a whole lot of people here because it's still daylight. For the most part, it's probably around like 4 in the afternoon. And you do see some cats here, the same way you've seen them just about everywhere. And you'll probably see someone try to like chase a cat away from a grave, and it looks like more aggressive than I think you would normally see. Like they don't stop chasing them once the cat is clear of the grave. Like they tail after them for a little while and then come back.
Cats have
Ooh.
rabies? I don't know.
I'm no cat expert.
Irsha immediately takes out her phone to like Google if cats can get rabies.
Sure. You could definitely do that. Do you want to roll investigative mystery for me?
Sure. Let's see. How do I do that?
So if you open Hunter moves on your sheet, there is one that says investigate a mystery. So just click the dice next to that.
Hunter.
It's a drop down menu, so like
Yeah.
it's under non-lethal gear options.
I opened it on your sheet, so you should see like your name, your look, game options, and then Hunter moves.
Okay.
reference.
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay. Gotcha. Investigate a mystery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And default, probably?
Yeah, default is fine, and no +1 forward or anything. So
Wow.
Wow!
Heck yeah.
advanced success. That's amazing. So
Nice.
on a 10 or higher, you hold 2. So just for you to keep note of. So under there, and I just opened for you, you have a bunch of questions that you can ask
Oh, okay.
specifically. And you do need to give me like those questions worded specifically.
Gotcha.
Because you rolled so high, you get 2 of them. And you don't, if you want to, you can ask them to me now, but you can also hold on to those questions. So that if you get to a later point where maybe you have a little information, or I don't know, something has shifted and you want to ask that question, then you can also do that. So it's up to you.
Okay. I guess the closest thing that would fit her her search is, I guess maybe what can it either what it can hurt or no, yeah, probably what can it hurt or what can hurt it? No. Sorry, I misread that.
Okay.
That's interesting because she's just Googling does like cats have rabies, but maybe like I guess maybe what is being concealed here? Maybe that works better.
Yeah. What is being concealed here? That's a great question. So yeah, you are Googling and also taking in everything that's like happening around you to do some like basic deduction, right? Kind of like Mr. Sherlock Holmes over here. Right? And you get the sense that like there is something more to these cats and the way they are being sent away, it feels sort of like the people doing that are doing it for a reason, kind of beyond mere annoyance. There's just something about like the body language that would do that. Like they're not afraid that cat. There's.
I think
some
I'll use
other
this.
reason.
Yeah, I think I'll use up that other question
Sure.
and ask what happened here.
Yeah. So what happened? Yeah, you get the sense that I want to phrase this. You get the, and maybe this is because you're you're Fae, right? So you get a sense of like Fae magic in this town. The more that you watch these cats, you see this weird sort of star-like glow almost reflected in these cats' eyes. So that kind of sense is very much coming off of just the town itself, like, and people in the town. You sort of, as you pass people, you talk to people. There is something that feels Fae. And you're also noticing too that like everything just feels like very organized. Increasingly, like every location you go to, like that record store had everything like absolutely alphabetical. And just the way people are dressed, they're dressed very neatly, even when they're coming here to a cemetery in like a state of mourning. They look very like neat, organized, considered. So you get the sense that like some sort of Fae energy has sort of shifted the kind of like emotional equilibrium of this town in some way. But you're not exactly sure how.
Okay. She's not going to bring it up right now just because we're here for O'Neill. So she's going to hold off on that right now and bring it up later.
That's fine.
I'll just say O'Neill, kind of as you're kind of looking it up, he's already kind of gone off and looked at like a few headstones that are next to each other, and he's like bawling and crying and pounding and hitting the ground and like shaking a fist up, and he comes back kind of like wiped all the tears off though. You could see he was crying. He's like, all right, I'm ready.
Make sure you protect the vinyl. We don't need him to destroy more vinyl.
Good idea.
I'm gonna go
Hey,
and
guys.
put my arm around you, give you a big squeeze. Okay, buddy. Let it all out.
Hugs. I hate hugs.
Oh, you need it. I can tell you need this right now. You need this.
Here.
Saoirse's going to do like,
Fine.
she's going to do a
We
hug,
need
but like an air hug. So it's like,
Do we need to take you back to your grandmother?
No, but I want to go.
Here.
I'm good.
Here.
I'm good.
I put on your favorite song for you, and then you just hear, "Yo, listen." Here's the story.
Like I started falling. This is you don't understand.
It's okay.
This is what it is like to have a brother.
Yeah,
We're just trying to help you out.
yeah.
Here,
I know.
hold Mr. Furlock Holmes. It'll make you feel better.
Very cute.
how is Furlock Holmes doing?
Does he got
So
those
far.
freaky
Where
ass
did you put
eyes?
Did you put him in the van or is he in the box with you?
That's a good question.
I think we let him roam in the van a little. He's one of us.
Yeah,
God.
that's kind of what we discussed earlier too. It's like, yeah, he's just kind of, he'll be among us.
Yeah, so he's not with you right now then. He'll be in the van.
Okay.
You know,
probably making a little home of the van, checking it out, putting his scent somewhere.
If he pees on my skateboard, game over.
We'll find out about that later.
Roll a D100 to find out.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Something just feels. I got a feeling from just. There's something interesting going on around here. Did any of you guys kind of get like a tickle or like a, I don't know, like a feeling as we get into town or as we're walking around? Right now she's just kind of seeing if anyone else noticed what she saw at all, or she's just kind of feeling the room a little bit.
I mean, it felt awful when I watched these people are being dicks to cats. I don't like that.
I don't like that very much
Yeah,
either.
it's kind of rude what they're doing to the cats. I get it, they're everywhere, but come on.
I don't know. It kind of after so many cats start stinking, you know.
Hey, at least there's not a rat problem anymore in this town.
There never was a rat.
Well, there's gonna be.
Isn't
Look
that
at
true?
you got
You've
Urban
been
Crawl
gone for a
coming in,
while.
bud. There's gonna be all sorts of rats in here. Need these cats.
I'm asking because I think I'm getting like a sort of like there's something more like something like magic or
Supernatural.
yeah.
Love that show.
It's a really good show.
Joe.
Dean is so cute, but a little bit of a bad boy. Anyway, so yeah, there's just I don't know. There's because like, sorry, Marcel, you mentioned
Yeah.
seeing something in like, seeing something weird in like the cat's.
Yeah,
Expression?
I saw some stars in its eyes. In our new friend in the van.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I said it earlier, but we were so obsessed with checking if your nana was actually your nana. that I
My
completely forgot.
nana.
And like, I don't know, like I know that like minimalism and like kind of organization is like the new trend right now, but like it's like really clean here. Like really like more than normal. Like I don't think I've seen a single bike out on the road or a skateboard or like it's just really well put together here. Like it's kind of weird.
Kind of boring.
Kinda like it.
I saw myself.
Can I like try to skateboard and see if something happens? Like if I get yelled at by like a police officer or something? Like
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Hey,
are
hey,
you-
Wheels, try and jump that cat. Jump over that cat.
Gotta be careful though, Wheels. Just
I'm
be
gonna
careful.
ollie over the cat.
You're gonna skateboard over the cat.
I mean, the cat's gonna run the moment it
Yeah.
sees me. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the cat will see you and bolt and let
You want
out
me
a
to
large
roll?
meow.
Do you want me to roll
No.
anything? Like I don't fall on. Make sure I don't fall on my face.
Uh,
Because I think it would be hilarious if I went to the cat is watching me, I trip and fall right in front of the cat, and then the cat walks away, finally out of the way. Didn't even need to be- Can
I
I,
mean,
just
that-
have that? Can I have
that-
that happen?
yes, that can absolutely happen. Yes. That
Look,
could absolutely.
there's been a rock on the road.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
Wheels, are you
man.
okay?
He's so bad at skateboarding. I don't know.
Oh my
that
God.
nickname Wheels.
But yeah, eventually, a cop would totally approach you and just be like, "Excuse me, sir. There's no skateboarding in this part of town. The signs are very clear."
Oh, sorry, I'm not. I don't have good perception. I didn't see the signs.
Well, it's all right here. It's all in order in black and
That's
white.
weird. It's
No, he's telling the truth.
Was that were those signs there before about no skateboarding and all that?
Like when you were younger?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
What do the signs say? Because the way he said it almost sounds like a list of things. So like, is there like what's on the sign?
Yeah. It's I mean, it probably looks like a fairly normal street sign. I just, something that's like no skateboarding in this area, sort of a thing. But the language would be very like succinct, clear.
Like no
Not
bicycles, no
Yeah.
skateboarding, no rollerblades under penalty of law.
Yes.
No loitering. Yeah.
Yeah, no loitering, no anything like that. Exactly.
Man, the response time for that cop was really quick, though.
I think that's the scariest part, but also kind of
Literally,
like reassuring.
I was literally on my skateboard for less than 3 seconds before I fell, and he made it here.
It's like he was waiting behind a bush or something.
Like I got on, kicked off, and with the momentum from me kicking off, fell forward, and there was a cop here.
Yep. Everyone saw you fall. You okay? You okay, Wheels?
I'll be okay.
That was a good jump, Wheels. Keep it up.
Thanks. Getting better every day.
Yeah, one cat at a time.
Yeah. Is this new?
Yeah.
The sign. Their kids used to skateboard around here all the time.
We've had more things to enforce since Priska, became mayor. She's supposed to actually announce some new legislation later this evening. Some stricter anti-cat law, in addition to some of this other
Anti-cat laws.
orderly behavior.
Oh no, baby.
Anti-cat laws? Like no cats or?
That seems a little excessive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm sure the media will come. She doesn't want cats in the street. Basically, I've heard it's going to be like a cat curfew situation.
How?
How are they going to enforce that? Is that going to be your job?
Yeah. Are you
I-
just gonna round them up and chuck them in a van and?
I'm
Take 'em
sure
to
They're
jail.
we'll.
coming out with like a light and like get home, kids.
I mean, I'm sure I'll find out later. It's just my job to keep order. So whatever she tells us to do.
This
That's
mayor's
good.
got a big stick up her, you know what?
Yes, a lot more cats for sure, but. All right. Well,
Has it become such a problem? Is there way too many just incessant a number of cats?
Well, I think just with us sort of being a part of Patterson now, I think she just wants us to, be a something to gain, right? Not like she just doesn't want us to fall into like a rundown sort of slum sort of
I mean, does
situation.
the shelter not have a trap and release program?
I don't know. You'd have to go speak to Miss Marjan over there.
To help control the population?
I'm not sure.
That's irresponsible.
I don't know. I just know that
You just do
shouldn't
what you're
skateboard
told. Just
here.
a cop.
Exactly. I just do
You don't
exactly
get
what I'm
paid to
told.
make the rules. You just get paid to enforce them.
I just
You
can't.
just follow.
I
Just
follow
following
orders.
orders, huh?
Exactly.
Well, we all have to follow orders from some powerful thing from on high that we don't have all the details about. I get it. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Well, good day to you all.
yeah. See ya.
I'll
See
make sure
ya.
to keep the skateboard in the van.
Check out Eiffel 65's new song.
New song we get. Did I buy a new album too of theirs?
I think you did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. They have so many copies of it that if you bought an old album of theirs, they gave you the new album for free.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds about
It
right.
was a special promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper than throwing it away. Anyway,
You're just hearing Eiffel 65 play on.
we
the
have
fan in
to
the
focus up. Let's just keep on going with the van. The cat, like the I can just picture like the van on, right, and the windows are like cracked and it's just blasting.
There's probably a rule about that. We shouldn't do that. The officer will be like, "This is a noise violation."
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
willing to risk it. Though.
All right. I know I said that I was ready to go, but if we could go, I mean, it sounds like there's something weird going on around here, right? If this has anything connection to my brother, then we gotta check it out. We should go talk to Rolf.
Yeah, let's
Right?
check out the museum, eh?
All right.
Yep.
Could I ask a favor before we go? Could we not listen to that CD, at least for the time from here to there?
Well,
Yeah,
you
sure.
you got cats.
Sure. I have one we can listen. Yeah, I was gonna say we pull out a cat out.
I'll be like, yeah.
Let's put that on.
Angelicals can, Angelicals do.
Yeah, I'm in the back, so into the soundtrack. I kind of know the choreography.
Amazing. So you guys drive a couple blocks and you'll hit the local history museum right next to the closed synagogue. This is like a small brick sort of building with the signs outside that will say tour the local historic synagogue. And then there'll be like a night option, right? Like ghost tours of the synagogue starting at 8 p.m. So there's a couple different options. And you guys can come in here. It's not super busy. There might be a handful of people looking at pamphlets for the tour, but it's really not busy. And you'll see a probably 50-year-old gentleman at the counter. He looks very slightly socially awkward, he wants to engage and sell people his tour, but also is that's not his natural orbit. He's wearing big glasses and if anything looks more academic than a tour guide. But you guys will come in and he'll greet. I'll just be like, oh, welcome. Well, welcome. Are you here for a tour? Would you like a tour? They're really great. I can give you great information on the town. Are you new to town?
I'm not. My friends are. We're interested more in your. You believe in the supernatural, don't you?
Well, not many people ask me about it, but I do believe. I'm not 100% certain, but I think there are definite indicators that things like that could happen. We just need more study to really unearth what's truly going on. So
we have a medium with us.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I am a medium. I'm a psychic. I know these things. I've been communicating with his dead brother for months now since we met.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's changed a lot, but since he's died, but that doesn't matter.
Death changes.
Changed a lot.
Either way, we're here to ask some questions and maybe we're interested, yes, in your tour.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, I have one starting up just in about 15 minutes, if that would be good.
Yes.
Is there a big
That's
line
good for
for
me.
this thing, or we're the only people in this room?
You're probably the only people on the tour.
15 minutes. Must be real busy here.
Well, I try to hold out in case people, show up. Like maybe somebody from the city might show up. I know like up in those high rises, they don't really, think too much about history of our small town, but maybe they would, and maybe that would help them, I guess, with the integration of city and town. I think it's quite a complicated thing that's going on. I mean, my sister's putting a lot of work into it, but I feel like even she doesn't completely know the whole history.
Who's your sister?
Yeah,
Oh,
who's your
Priska.
sister?
Priska the mayor? Yeah. She doesn't come by very often. She's really busy doing a lot of different, legislation and things like that.
Hey, quick question. Does she like cats?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Why?
Oh, we got stopped by a cop just a few moments ago saying if we had any cats, and he seemed to not he talked about some new legislation about cats being indoors, like a curfew. What's that about?
Yeah. She's supposed to be later tonight. Actually, she's supposed to be introducing some new anti-cat legislation. She hasn't shared a lot about it with me. Just that they're going to be restricting the number of cats you can own and when they should be like out of the house and things like that.
How are they going to control that with all of the wild cats that are having the feral?
I don't know. I think they might just be trying to curb that population somehow. I really don't know. I'm not involved in politics, unfortunately. At least not today's politics, but I'm sure if you go to Priska's speech later tonight, she would be able to.
This is a hot button issue. You don't have an opinion on this? I mean, it's happening right in your back door. They're trying to take our rights away. This country was built on cats.
This is your sister, by the way.
It is my sister. She and I haven't always, but I want to try and support her in her role as mayor. I don't know. I think she gets a little too caught up this whole city town merger thing. She can be kind of cold about it, to be honest. When she gets her mind set on a policy, especially if it benefits the city, there's not very much I can say that will change her mind. Unfortunately, I think she really only responds to her cabinet. She doesn't really seem to take any sort of, emotional response in mind.
Okay, so the tour.
Yes, of course. I'd love to take you on a tour. We'll start at the museum, and then we'll go to the synagogue if you like. The synagogue is very important because it has lots of old relics from Abraham Mertens when he was mayor. He was a very pious gentleman, and you spend a lot of time here. So if you just follow me, and we'll go through. So he'll take you through the museum, which is kind of what you would expect of like a museum town, right? It's like, things that wouldn't matter anywhere. The first, telephone that was brought to the town, which, to them, a huge deal. Not so much. And eventually he'll take you back to the synagogue, which this is like the first space you've been in that is not like
really organized. It's in contrast to that, feels like a space where like he's done his best to keep it up, but it's not like immaculate by any means. Probably doesn't have that much funding to do that. If you're like, your character might be thinking about that. And he'll tell you in some ways that he kind of likes to leave it the way it was, right? Like he doesn't want to disturb what was there. And he'll tell you a little bit of a speech. He'll be like, well, this is where Mayor Mertens used to come when he was, struggling with questions about how to run the town. He wanted to make sure that the town grew big and prosperous. It was kind of the only town in the area at the time, before the city came through. So he had a lot of time for meditation, and you can see that here amongst his effects. This was a area over here he sort of used as a little bit of a study, but maybe a little bit more than that, because based off of my research, it seems that he also not just pious in a traditional sense, he also a little bit of a dabbler in the dark arts. So if you can sort of look over, you'll see some of his notes that are a little bit unconventional for this time period.
Is there are the notes kind of easily legible, or is it in that like the script from like people like history where it's just like it's cursive and like for some reason the S looks like an F and like like that kind of stuff? Or is there any way to like kind of glean any information from like the notes on display?
Totally. I will let you either, I think. Yeah. I'll let you investigate a mystery here again.
All right. Submit.
Yeah, you try and read this, and it's just like it's really old, kind of faded. Like you're just not having a great time with this, Saoirse. It's just, I don't know. It was easier to read the internet and to rely on your sort of natural.
Can I use my oops ability that lets me stumble across something important?
Absolutely. I love the mundane.
I don't know what it. I have no idea how it's going to be important. I'm just going to show up and be like, I think this is important.
Totally.
Someone tell me why.
Yeah. So, you Wheels sort of moves over towards this desk and like just starts maybe going through these books like gently, and notice he's talking to the rest of you. And as you do so, you see some symbols that are slightly disconcerting, and some language in here that mentions this being called the Starry Orb. And there's lots of images of stars and constellations, things like that.
Well, I'm gonna show it to everyone. Be like, hey guys, look what I found. I think it's important.
Hey, good find, Wheels.
I saw the stars and it reminded me of when we looked at the cat.
Are these stars similar to what I saw in the cat briefly?
I'm gonna say yes.
Whoa. It looks like our new friend's eyes are in this paper. I don't know what it means, but Rolf, you still here with us?
Yeah.
What does this constellation mean?
Mm. Oh yeah, that's called the Starry Order. So my research has you could probably see it in the books there, has shown that Abraham Mertens made a pact with the Starry Order in order to protect the town. It's supposed to be this sort of celestial being that you know, can protect the town from the outside world, but it's also known for you don't pacts. If you ask me if I believe in the supernatural, I'm not sure if I do, but I know how it works. And I know when you make pacts, it's always kind of a two-way street, right? So in order for that protection, it had to take something, and so it
exchange.
yes, exactly. And so it exchanged protection for emotion, and made the people in the town supposedly more rational and efficient, sort of devoid of emotion.
So we got a safer town where people can't be out on their bikes and skateboards and stuff, but in return we got a town full of cats.
Well, that's the second half of the story, is that Mertens put forward this pact, but it didn't completely succeed, as the rules say. There was a Kabbalist mystic in the town also around this time in the 19th century. His name was Jacob. And he supposedly discovered Merton's, dark magic. And he crafted some of his own. And he enchanted the cats in the town to meow and therefore create chaos, keep the Starry Order at bay. Again, all hypothetical, not kidding. But that is what I've been able to deduce.
Huh. And these you found from sources from like both Abraham Martin and this Jacob guy?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised I had as much information as I did, because the pact was made in the 19th century. If it was made at all. So.
That's true. Where'd you end up finding this stuff?
I mean, a lot of it was left down here, but also Jacob had a lot of his own material. He had a house that was it no longer stands. They built the factory over it, but when they were doing that construction, I found some of his old materials. So we'll see, but that's the story, really. I hope you found that worth your $10 entry. I think it's a really exciting story, honestly. Not many small towns have pack magic going on, if you believe in that sort of thing.
That's so cool. I love towns that have like cool little like stories like that. Like there was one time when I visited a town where they had this whole thing about the Jersey Devil and stuff. It was in New Jersey. And then I heard about Point Pleasant, how they got the Mothman. So there's lots of cool little stories. It's cool that there's one that like right. O'Neill, why didn't you tell us there's a cool story right in your backyard?
O'Neill.
I didn't know about that.
You've been holding out on us.
I didn't think of looking here.
Sorry, just because when I was making notes, I missed the name of the house. The factory was built over Jacob or Abe? It was Jacob? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Just clarification. Just the cats meow and create chaos. How does that keep the starry
Sorry,
order
order.
at bay? How
Well, the Starry Order, this celestial being, at least I think it's celestial. Could be, could be sort of Fey celestial. I'm not really sure. It's supposed to be like an agent of order. So, it doesn't, I think anything chaotic, such as cats creating, meowing and other dissonant noise, has sort of kept it away. At least that's my understanding. I mean, I'm surprised that Jacob didn't try to break the pact. I mean, I think he just tried to counter it the best he could, but perhaps there's a better way of doing it. All hypothetical.
Wait, you can break pacts? How does that work?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know. I think maybe you'd have to research the order a little bit more if you wanted to go that route. I think countering it was the best he could do in the 19th century. But if you can't break it, then I think maybe there are other ways to contort it. I mean, an agent of order, like, if it has to follow orders, right? Like, maybe if the orders don't go together, if there's some contradiction or something, maybe it would just not be able to follow the pact. I don't know. But yeah, something more for me to, for sure.
So then by your sister trying to get rid of these cats, the Starry Order will not be kept at bay.
Well, if this is all true, and remember, all hypothetical,
Exactly.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
His dead brother led us here so we could help with this.
Really?
Yeah, he talks
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
I talked to him
Yeah.
on the regular, and he's saying right now, yeah, we should be following this thing that we're doing.
I-
We
mean, that
follow a
was-
divine path that has led us here, and we're here to help.
yeah.
Wow.
We're here. Yeah, we need to.
If you believe that.
There's-
I mean, that would be incredible. For my research, maybe I can write a book about you all. Would that be
Yeah.
acceptable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know
I love
anything about like spirits and making bodies for brothers that I could kind of bring my brother back kind of like from the dead or anything? Do you do any research
Like-
on that?
Like a puppet you could attach a soul
Oh.
to.
I'm not sure. I mean, that certainly wouldn't be very I don't know. I feel like there were rumors, that when they started construction on the old factory, that some of Jacob's old items were down there, including like a circle of some kind. Maybe he used that to try and counter the pact. Maybe you could use it too.
Oh. We gotta go to the factory, guys.
Should check
Oh,
it
let's
out.
go.
Thank you for the tour.
Oh, of course, anytime.
I'm assuming I'm paying for it, right, fellas? Yeah.
You don't
Okay,
happen
here
to
you go.
take albums of musicals as payment?
No, that is not something
Are you sure? we have a signed copy of the soundtrack of Cats from all the
Original
cast.
cast, not the new
Origin-
one.
Can you manipulate someone? One of you.
I'll let you roll this
Yeah,
one.
what
'cause
is
you-
the
I'm praying that you
Charm-
don't like
oh,
this. I'm praying that this guy does not like these guys. The cats.
Okay.
It's
I got a
success.
7. Oh, hey, that's a good one.
Yeah, mixed success. Yeah. Oh well, that's really interesting. I mean, are you? I mean, if it's real, I would love to, but I don't know if I can just take something like that. And
No,
it really.
you know, in that case, yes, you can. You can have it. Yes.
Wait, I had a
We'll
better
trade it.
deal.
We'll trade. No, that's a pretty good deal. We should throw in. Do you like blue? What is that guy? The
No,
blue
no,
tower.
Hey,
What?
Yeah, we'll throw that in.
no.
Well,
Yes!
The Blue Tower? You mean Eiffel 65?
Yeah, I feel 65. You like that song?
well, look. Why don't we do like I'll do a discount, like a friends and family discount. You know, we'll do like $7 in the record instead of full.
I think you need to take the Eiffel 65 CD as well.
You know what? $7
I
is
think
a
so.
You
deal.
need to take it.
We keep the Blue album. We're giving him the
No,
new
giving
album.
it's
that we got
a
for
bundle
free.
deal. I'm
Think
trying
about
to
it
use
this way,
my.
O'Neill. We're trying to
I'm
keep the
trying to
spirits
manipulate.
happy.
I'm trying to get rid of this stupid CD, so I'm gonna try to, if I can.
Your,
I'll
your
let you.
brother is shaking his head right now, like, why are you doing this?
He's
Your
changed so much.
brother wants to hear the song.
Default or do? Oh no. Oh,
Default.
okay.
Yeah, just default.
Submit. Anything? Submit. Oh,
Oh no. But no, I
You get
really-
experience.
I definitely don't want that.
please.
No, I don't think this is to my taste, and I really do need some of the financial backing, unfortunately. So, yeah, if we could just do like the discount and the one CD, I would be happy with that.
I have a $10 bill. Can that cat check cover it all?
Oh,
$10
okay.
bills, yes. $10
Yeah.
bills count as money.
But it's all the money I have left to eat this week.
That's okay. We got some snacks from his nana. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Can I take the leftover coulages?
You could have mine, Wheels.
Lemon.
And remember to mark an experience point because you failed.
Oh,
Thank you.
right.
No problem.
Yeah, failure is good.
Failure is good. Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to do in this space?
Mm.
I think
That's
we're
what we've
good.
done.
We got our marching orders. We're going
Yeah.
to the factory, baby.
To the
Yeah.
theory.
So as you guys come outside, you've been wandering around town for like a few hours now. So it's getting darker. It's getting darker. It's approaching sunset, which is when Priska's supposed to make her speech. And you notice, again, people trying to like shoo away these cats. You also, as you're on the way to the factory, you'll see a woman with her hood up, and you'll see her distinctly go and like chase after and catch a cat, and then put it in like a cat trailer and go away. So that you'll pass that as you head over the
Oh,
factory.
it's starting already.
So go ahead.
No, nothing. I'm just saying. Oh, they're renting out the cats already. As I put in my sunglasses as the sun starts setting.
Exactly.
The factory is a old factory, and this does not look in super great condition. You can tell from your approach. There's no like activity in here because everybody's probably gone, right? But there's probably like a front door and maybe a few doors on either side. It's a bit like on the far end of town, but otherwise just looks like a normal factory.
This looks pretty normal. Let's go in.
Okay.
Has to be a
Find the-
cellar or basement or something.
Find the door is locked.
I am.
Is-
Oh, I have a thing for that. I
Ooh.
pull out my skeleton key and just gently tap the thing on the door.
Yeah.
Does it open?
Of course, you have a skeleton key. What does your skeleton key look like? Because it's the first time we're seeing it.
Well, because this is also Sirsha's thing that I tried to steal before. It's what a typical skeleton key is. It has a skull on the back of it, and it looks like it's made out of bones. So you can see a little bit like finger and bones and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you take the creepy bone key, put it into the door, and without too much effort, the door in, which is great. And the main floor of the factory seems to have no life, but everything is left very much in like a pristine condition, right? There's probably like some conveyor belt and like other apparatuses for like shearing sheep, for stretching the wool, that sort of situation. Yeah, I'll say that since I believe it was O'Neill that was, I'll say that you find like a door, that kind of in the back that looks like it could be covering stairway or.
I'd like to investigate a mystery. Sorry.
Sure, go for it.
I'm gonna roll and I want to ask what is being concealed here.
Okay.
Mixed success.
So that should be one question, correct?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
what's being concealed here in this factory, or at least from what I can look at.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So, I'll say that you are able to, maybe with the help of friends, right, get this door open with that roll. Because you'll find that that goes into like a space underneath the factory. There's like a basement, right? And so maybe you charge down there. And it's a really not in good condition space. Like there's rocks that could be falling down, or look like they're gonna fall down. It's a small, tight space. This is definitely something that went through this like construction period. But you do find maybe some books and some other artifacts that look really old, like from the 19th. And as you're like moving things around, you probably, I'll say that you do find some markings on the floor that look like some sort of like a ritual.
Whoa, this factory's got quite the ritual spot. I don't know what it is though. Found something in the basement.
Oh.
How often can I use my oops ability?
I think I don't think it's limited. So if you want to use it again,
Yeah, why not?
That's a great ability. The mundane is. Yeah. So what shall you find? I'll say you find a book because you were looking at books before, and so maybe you just, I don't know what your backstory is, but maybe you have an interest in reading that we're really aware of.
I think it's more like the books. I've never been good with books. Like, intelligence is not really my thing, but I really want it to be because I want to look cool and smart. So
Yes.
I'm like always trying to find the books, and I always just happen to find the right one, but I don't know why.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so Wheels finds this book. And it's like Jacob's diary of this time period. And so it's kind of hard to read. Like, there's lots of scribbling things in and out, and you can kind of see like it's his thought process of how to combat this pact that had been made by the mayor of that time. So like he goes through like a lot of different strategies and ideas, some of which are like circled, some of which are like struck out, until he eventually lands on this idea of enchanting the cats to create chaos, essentially, through their noise. And it also includes like instructions for exactly how he, created this ritual to create that magic for the cat. But there's other like notes in there about like other ideas that either he just decided wouldn't work, or that he didn't feel like he was powerful, clever enough to try. Which include other ways to like create chaos, right? Or to create like a bubble of emotion really strong, or to contradict the pact in some. But he landed on being sort of this, sort of novice mystic. He landed on the cat idea, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I'm gonna try to share that with everyone.
Sure.
Jeez, Wheels. Twice
Cool,
in a
you
row.
found a diary?
You're on a roll.
Yeah, it's just some
today.
Jacob dude. Do we know anyone named Jacob?
Yes.
Am I supposed to remember that?
You don't need to remember anything that doesn't come naturally to you. Divine will speak to you when it's your time to shine. Till then, you just share whatever thing that you learn. You're doing it great.
Hey, I think I see a railing you can grind in this factory.
No.
We're not allowed to. I'm not allowed to skateboard in this town. This town sucks.
Police officer is going to be summoned to this
Yeah,
old factory in the
that's-
middle of the night immediately.
Who dares skateboard in my town?
That is good to keep in mind, though, if we find ourselves like in need of assistance. Just
Break the law.
Just have Wheels do a little skateboarding, and boom, we got the boys in blue helping us.
Together, would we know like who's good at magic or has done magic in the past?
I would assume that you've worked together enough to know like who's good at what.
Okay.
I probably should have said this earlier at some point, but it just didn't make sense to come up. I have a magical force attack, and I can turn into a raven.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got magic
You
stuff.
got the
Yeah.
magic.
I got the magic.
Okay. I think I would kind of be, well, if we have to somehow protect, maybe there's a way, I don't know. I'm trying to make a connection between this and my brother, but if there's a way that we could, I don't know, there has to be, right? There's something that we could do here. Is there something more that we could do here?
Well, what I was kind of getting from all this is, from what we've learned so far, is maybe finding a way to not just bend the pact, but to break it. So I don't know what this.
Well, do we want to break it, or do we want to keep the protection on the town?
That's true.
I don't.
Every
How does
time
this-
One less town we gotta fight monsters in.
What do you think, O'Neill? It's your grandma that lives here. What do you want for her? What do you want for your
Damn it.
community?
It's not my goddamn grandma. It's not my grandma.
What's your hometown? Either way.
Well, I go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to
Okay, go ahead.
interject, by the way, since it's coming up and this is our first game. One of your hunter reference moves is use magic. So anybody can do this.
Okay.
Okay. Some of you have specific magic abilities, but if anybody, like at any point, if you want to use magic, it is a weird roll. Keep that in mind. And you can just tell me what you want to do, like just make it up. There are some options under
The
where is it?
use magic
Yeah.
drop down. It has like a
Oh,
list
yeah.
of effects. Like
Yeah.
if you need sort of like a guideline of like, oh, I'm gonna look for something specific. Maybe magic.
Yeah.
can
hmm
do that.
Some sort of effects that you want to create. The glitches are for me if you get like a mixed success. Say what it is. There's also an option here for big magic. So you could use big magic, which would be something that is more than like one person usually, or that needs like extra time. Something like of a larger scale, like a ritual, something like that. If you wanted to do that, you have options for that. But it's
Okay.
really up to you. Like this is like creative. If you think of just based off of like your knowledge of, the supernatural, right, and pop culture, and you want to do something like this is an option. You just tell me what you want to do, and we'll do a roll. And if I need to do anything else, then I will let you know.
Okay. I think O'Neill would kind of say, getting back to everything. I mean, I think this pact had something to. It must have had something to do with my brother's death. I mean, I think it's bad, and I think we need to get rid of it. Right?
I guess the cats are here to stay, and whatever this mayor is doing with the cats, might not be good if they're all locked up in houses, or what we saw earlier, being picked up by some crazy lady on the street and shoved into a van.
Yeah, like, I get that this thing was meant to, like, protect people, but, like, I don't know, yeah, like, maybe there's some kind of, if it was strictly for protection, why did a guy feel like he needed to stop it? Maybe that's small-minded thinking. There
Unless he
could
was
be a lot
just
of
an
reasons.
evil guy,
That's true.
real asshole.
Well, you'll remember, right, that the terms of the pact get protection, but in return, this creature would take away people, right, and make them sort of rational.
Sorry, can you say that one more time? You were cutting out for me.
You
Oh,
cut
okay.
out
I'm
a bit.
sorry. I said in return for protection, the Starry Order takes away people. You learned that before.
One more time.
Emotions. We're taking out the emotions.
It's emotion.
Oh, okay.
It's emotions.
That's what I was missing. That's the piece I was missing. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so we don't want this help. We want to break the pact.
Yeah. I mean, how else are people gonna feel like like things like happiness and
How are
like
they gonna feel?
yeah, and just
This
it's
is probably what
it's
happens
healthy
when
to
we
express your emotions.
Well,
I don't
maybe
know
there's
about
some kind of
that, but-
middle ground here, though. It's good to have boundaries too.
Yeah, it gets a bit annoying.
Why don't we let
sometimes.
people decide for themselves?
Oh, maybe we should go to the town hall. We all
Maybe
have differing opinions on this. We just need to express ourselves.
Maybe we should bring it up to the mayor and tell him why you banning cats for.
Yeah. All angry like. They'll have a
You
microphone
can be an
there.
angry mob.
Because she doesn't have. No, that's not what I meant. I meant we break it and let the people decide what they want to do. If they want to stay organized.
I don't think people understand that cats are protecting the town.
Yeah, I think we're gonna like blow this town's minds and be booed off stage if we just go in spouting supernatural.
No. Have you ever been to a town hall meeting? That's how these things always go.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to figure out. All we have is we've only heard of Priska, but we haven't really. I mean, I haven't even looked up her like campaigning strategy. She like takes out her phone and tries to Google her name.
Yeah.
Let's go for mayor.
Already, she's like, all right, these websites suck. All right, maybe we should go to the town hall.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
Get a little
try to
more
collect
information.
All the things that we have, I'm gonna try to collect.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
gonna ask. Gosh, I have it written down so that I could pronounce it correctly. Saoirse, if she could take a picture of the circle on the
Oh, yeah.
ground on her phone.
All right, hold on. Wide view.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got it.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah. So you guys are able to exit this space without any more trouble, which is good. And
Any more?
Oh, dear.
and get back in the van where Mr. Perlock, like, just chilling.
Aw.
Probably made a little bed out of like one of your sweaters. I don't know who's. And you can go around town and head over to the statue of Abraham Merton, which is where a crowd has begun to gather for this. And this statue, O'Neill, you'll recognize immediately. This has been a fixture of this town, like, since you lived here. And the rest of you will recognize this man from some of artifacts about him that you would have seen in the movie, right? So this is the first mayor of Newburgh. And yeah, you can mesh in with the crowd if that's what you would like to do. The energy is pretty excited, but also anxious, as people are waiting for Priska to step up to the stands. Is there anything you want to do before she gets up?
So what's our goal here? Are we here to stop her from giving the speech, or are we just here to listen?
It depends what she says.
So
I'm
to
like-
listen.
It's scary because I'm looking at my weapons and I have like these crazy weapons. So
Yeah, I'm like,
if anything, I'm bringing out some brass knuckles, and you see me just trying to put brass knuckles on. And I like look in. I'm like, I pull out my assault rifle and I go, maybe no, maybe not.
This escalated so much more quickly than I anticipated.
Hey, is there a lot of like law enforcement here in this place? I'm assuming.
Yeah, there would probably be some police.
I would like to go up to what looks to be maybe the cop in charge, and I have an ability called Friends on the Force. And I kind of want to go, hey, buddy, you know me.
Hey.
I have a nice rap sheet, and
Yeah.
I donate to the policeman's ball and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Could you,
You get a
for the
calendar?
next,
Do you get a Christmas
yeah.
calendar every year?
yeah, I really like that all you post like the firemen with their shirts off and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it up. But for the next hour or so, me and my friends are gonna be in here. Can you just like look the other way for whatever happens? Come on. You owe me one. I do you guys a favor.
Yeah.
Heck,
You-
I'll even
you
pose in the
are-
next calendar for you guys as a crook.
All right. All right. I don't know what you're up to, but just don't do anything too crazy, and then if you get into trouble, then we'll have to talk.
Yeah, but just keep your eyes away from the podium and everything else.
All right, fine.
and
But
us.
you know, I just I hope that you encourage other people to buy the calendar, because the fireman's calendar are outselling the police calendar.
So is it like the fireman's calendar has all these like ripped dudes, but the policeman's one is just like regular dudes in shirts?
Yes.
Chasing cats?
Dad
They're just
bods.
chasing cats.
They're fighting crime.
Oh my god.
One's yelling at a kid on a skateboard.
They're beating each other. That's good work. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. We'll look the other way. Fine.
Yeah, and guys, if you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Don't worry, as it
All
says.
right.
All right, so we got the cops off of us. So whatever happens now, it's free game.
Oh, so I should bring my assault rifle.
No.
I thought of I,
That's too real. That's
We're
too real.
we're in the
Well,
United
we're-
States. That's a dangerous thing to pull.
Chainsaw? I don't know. I just
That's probably better.
You know,
Yeah.
given your track record, maybe you should stay outside, because, you know, it's one thing when it's just my records getting broken. It's another, you know, you get it.
I say
Oh.
here. Why don't you stand back here and you can listen to my iPod, and the only song on it is Blue.
yeah, that's
That'll
gonna work.
help.
I'm fine. I could control my emotions. I control them well.
That's what they all say.
Hey, cop, can I borrow a set of handcuffs just in case?
No. Look,
Oh, fine.
I don't know you that well.
Well, but I still got these. You never know. Supernatural needs to get.
I always carry a piece on me, and he reveals like the handgun in his coat pocket.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. See?
You never know.
That's
But I
why-
wouldn't bring a big one.
Well,
I
his
wouldn't
is-
bring a big one.
Yeah, his
for
is
a
more
meeting. That would draw
inconspicuous.
a lot of attention.
But it's the same thing. I'm gonna shoot ghosts.
I keep the shotgun in the van for that reason.
Guys, I'm sure that this town has laws against all of what we're talking about right now.
We're saying this out
Yeah.
loud.
I think it does.
Really quick, is the meeting being held like in like a town hall, or is it like just like a outdoor?
Outdoors.
It is an outdoor thing. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look around real quick, make sure kind of like no one too close, and be like, do you guys want me to like scope out from above and see if there's anything like just like weird, and I'll like call out a signal
Mhm.
if there's something? She's just asking this to the group, like, do you want additional eyes just kind of around?
That's a good idea.
Careful with
That
the
wouldn't be a
cats.
bad thing. Yeah, cats don't like birds.
That's true. They jump really high, but I could go higher. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for anything weird. You'll know the signal if I see something weird. She's not gonna say what it is, but they'll know what it is. And then she's gonna find a spot that's kind of hidden from any other person's view, and she's gonna turn into a raven and then just fly up into the air and just start kind of
Totally. Yeah.
just doing like a little glide around.
Yeah. You can totally start like circling the space, or if you want to find like a perch on like a building where you can just kind of chill for the moment and keep an eye out. Like, absolutely, you can definitely do that. Since you're doing that, I don't want you to do this right now, but
Okay.
I might have you roll something in a minute.
Sure, sounds good.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm mingling in that crowd.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think I'm just gonna like move like right up to the front. I'm a 7'2" presence, so I'm just gonna take like the front row.
He's in front of this tiny person.
Every time.
Amazing. Great.
I'll
So
go
yeah.
sit next to him.
Mingling, listening, all super. And there's a lot of chatter in this crowd. But eventually it will start to quiet, and you will see Priska Pauls get up on the stage. She is a little bit younger than, but you can see like a familial resemblance. And she is dressed super sharp and neat. Like I'm talking about like a 3-piece suit and high heels and hair perfectly coiffed. She looks like she would have been in the city. And everything about her, like her walk, her posture, is very like staccato and ordered. And she doesn't seem, when she speaks, she doesn't seem like impassioned about any of these issues, or like she's kind of speaking by rote. And so she'll go and address the town, and just be like, Fairview, today I have several to share with you, including our cat crew, as well as the one cat house. I expect everyone, these new measures will go into effect immediately. I expect you'll all follow, the new order of the town as it mirrors that of our new city. That whole kind of vibe, and like it is exactly like that, like very measured speech. No, like she doesn't seem passionate about the way she's putting forward. It's more just like she's putting them forward because she is, and because she feels like she should.
Can I want to try to like get a rise out of her somehow, some way. And I'm thinking like, if I'm sitting in the front row, I'm this big person you can't ignore. I'm just gonna like make it seem like I've just fallen asleep and I'm snoring super loud right in front of her.
Oh my god. I will let you manipulate.
Do I just click on the 2 dice next to where it says manipulate someone? Okay.
Okay. That is.
You definitely got her attention.
Yeah. So you'll see her eyes start to narrow and fixate on you. And it seems now at this point like she's speaking to you specifically, because like she started noticing you. But there doesn't seem to be, again, any sort of like emotion really. She'll probably raise her voice a little bit, And that is like as much as you're gonna get. And when that happens, you are gonna see, all of you are gonna start to see, just as she's starting to get a little bit of a reaction, some like the sky, if you look at the sky, the stars look a bit brighter, and it's like this figure starts to come out of the sky and wrap around her. And this is the point where I would really like, since you were scouting, I'd like Saoirse to read a bad situation.
Oh, okay. Read a bad situation. Submit.
Okay.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. It's fine. So you're like up there, floating around, flying around in the sky, right?
Yep.
So you roll a 9. So you can ask me one question. So if you go into your character sheet and you pop open, read a bad situation, there are a list of questions, and so you can ask me.
What's the best way to protect the victims?
Good question. The best way to protect victims is probably going to be to keep them away from whatever cosmic has emerged. So, proximity is not a good thing.
Okay. Saoirse is just kind of floating around, and you said that those who look up will see this kind of thing in the.
Mhm.
Was it like a thing in the sky or like a?
Yeah, it's kind of like an amalgam sort of together almost into like a constellation, and then that constellation has emerged out it as like a figure.
Okay.
And you'll see it start to come up behind her, like it's gonna grab her.
Saoirse would like to. She's gonna basically dive bomb, and she's gonna try to use her claws to kind of mess up the coif and try to essentially steer her off the stage. And maybe while she's doing that, she's going caw 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 caw.
I think that's the signal.
Do you want to?
Why is she attacking the mirror?
It'll be she's not trying to do damage. It's more of getting her to just move.
Yep, that's fine. Do you want to roll it anyway, just so we can see how?
Yeah.
Is there a way to help this?
Yeah. How would you like to help out? And then roll help out before she rolls.
I'm screaming, the mayor's being assassinated by a bird, run!
You can roll your help out.
I don't think I heard what the specific roll was. What did you want me to roll?
Kick some ass.
Oh, cool.
Help out, you'll get a +1 forward. But Marcella is going to be exposed to some danger.
+1. Oh.
Oh no!
You do have luck if you want to use it.
Yeah, and you can, if you don't use your luck, you can experience. So tell me what you choose to do, because then I'll try and resolve both of those.
What the heck? I'll use some luck.
Okay. Great. So we will critically succeed. That's amazing. Yeah. So you fly in, right? And try and get her to move. Do you want to describe to me what that looks like? since you did critically succeed, so you do exactly what you set out to do.
All right. Yeah. She sees this cosmic entity and gets the read on the situation. And then, yeah, she just kind of like tucks in the wings and just kind of like goes down and then like spreads them back out and then like just kind of swoops and like the claws go and like kind of grab at the hair and like fly away, circles, and then she's kind of like any which way that the entity is trying to come like at her, she's gonna like basically like swoop in and try to like push that away. So like if the entity's coming in from the left, she's going in from the left so that way she moves to the right. And so she just like yeah.
So you do that and you're able to like get her off I guess the podium where she was speaking. And Marcel is causing some chaos, which is good.
Hey, you gotta disperse the crowd somehow.
That's what the cats are for too. Like we're following the rules. Our own rules.
So yeah, I think the crowd will respond to that and start to disperse a little bit. But I think in order for you to get up front so that you like reach enough people, right, to tell them to leave, you maybe get a little closer than you wanted to this thing. So can you make me a act under pressure?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Act under pressure. Here we go. I'm cool. I can do this. Big success.
Okay. So, what I will say then is that you're able to do this, right? But you get like just close enough that for a little bit, like for a minute, enough for your friends to notice. But then you're able to shake it off. You have like maybe less than a minute of time where you start to get like this weird sort of feeling, and it's sort of like you start to feel a little bit cold inside, and even though you just did something like emotionally driven, right, to help your friend, to save these people, you start to like almost back away. And you know, even though you're telling people to leave, you start telling people, like, you should leave and go home in the next 10 minutes and turn off your lights, and like you're giving them like a list of things to do, right, like in order of which to and so you have like a minute of just like thinking in this very rational way, and that affecting your behavior.
Okay, everybody, get out of here. The mayor's being assassinated. Lock your doors. Keep your cats indoors. Keep them all safe. Keep everything locked up. Everything is fucked up right now. We need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing that for like a minute, freaking out.
Yeah, but like, and you say this, but it's like not emotional. Like it's very, it's like you're
that's
reading.
Very nonchalant.
It's like you're reading a list, being like, "Go home."
Oh. Okay, everybody, go home in an orderly fashion. Go to your homes, lock your doors, protect your kittens, get the fuck out of here, please. Keep yourselves safe. In a very like monotone sort of.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And your friends nearby would notice that. Cool. So, yeah, that all happens. That's fantastic. Does anybody else want to do anything when this, now this creature has kind of shown itself, and, you know, the mayor, at least for the minute, is off her.
Yeah, I'll run in.
Okay.
Because what could go wrong?
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what this does. It sounds like I get like some kind of advantage.
It does.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So like, I get hold 2.
Uh-huh.
Do I just automatically get to inflict 1 harm?
Yes. You reduce someone.
Can I do it twice?
You get to yeah, you get to do 2 of these things. You have 2 whole.
Okay.
So you can either inflict harm, you can reduce someone's harm by 1, or you can take 2 full on an
And
action.
nobody else has taken harm, correct?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Can I hold, like, I can hold on to this for
Yes, you can
use
hold
it
on to
later?
it. Yes.
Okay, and if I do this, am I allowed to also kick some ass?
Of course.
Okay. So I'm gonna inflict 1 harm, and then I'm gonna take my baseball bat and try to kick some ass.
Ooh, here we go.
Here we go.
Wheels is off the rails.
Hell yeah, baby!
Yeah. Okay. Amazing.
Boom! Baseball bat to the head.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, on a 10 plus, you actually get to choose a extra effect. So you can take 1 forward, give 1 forward to another hunter, or you can inflict terrible harm. So that would be an extra +1 harm creature.
Okay.
You can suffer less harm, which
I'm gonna do the extra harm to the creature. So is that 3 total then? Because I got my 1 plus from my what could go wrong, plus I hit him, and then I do another one for the.
yes.
Okay, I don't have any context as to what that looks like. So, does this? How does this
This feels
thing look?
Yeah, so you said it's a baseball bat?
Oh yeah, I mean like, have I really done some damage to them? Like, do they look?
Yeah, when you come in with the baseball bat, like charging down the way, this creature, like the stars push apart for a second as you start like battering it, and then they come back together, but like it's not as organized as it once was. Like it looks like this
Okay.
constellation looks kind of mired in a way that it wasn't before. And yeah, that's like a significant chunk of harm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Way to go, Wheels! You Superman!
Wheels is the real muscle of our.
And actually, you did get very close. So can you roll me a
Which one did you say? You literally cut out right when it you said.
act under pressure?
Oh, okay. That should be something I'm. Submit.
Okay, cool. So yeah, very much the same thing as Marcel. So like you're there, you're hitting it, you're doing great harm, and then once like you've done all this damage, you take a step back, and the anger just like dissipates from your body for like a minute.
Oh, I wasn't angry. I was having fun.
Oh, okay. Well, the
now I'm
fervor,
like-
the
I'm like,
fervor,
oh,
the energy
feeling-
that was there.
Yeah, I'm just here to hit a home run.
I
But
think
Well,
I think I'm gonna just cool it off for right now.
Totally.
I'm inspired. I'm gonna stand. My angelic wings are going to appear. I'm gonna reach out. My flaming sword will appear in my hands. And I'm gonna say, let's do it. Let's green eggs and ham it. And I'm gonna fly forward and try to attack this thing.
Okay, give me
Do,
kick some
do
ass.
you yell anything like "Sam I am" as you're going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna recite the entire Seuss.
You know, it's only 50 words. Green eggs and ham. So you got 50 words. You got to get out.
So, how does using the luck happen? Do I have a chance to use that after I've seen the roll, or do I?
After, yeah.
Okay.
So like if you fail and you're like, yeah, I don't want to, or even that, like that's mixed success. So if you want to,
Yeah,
critically?
I think I want to critically. So I'll use the luck, and then I don't know if my smite ability or move or whatever does anything.
Can you put that in the chat for me?
I just click this little. There it
Yeah.
Yeah,
is.
perfect. Ooh, okay. Unarmed, beautiful. Okay. So you're gonna have the same choice on a critical, so you can take +1 forward, give someone else +1 forward, or inflict extra harm if you want. You can also force them where you want them, the monster.
I'll inflict extra harm.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's fantastic. So yeah, you spread your beautiful wings and charge right in after the mundane. So maybe a little bit more prepared, right, than Wheels for this.
You're my hero. You're my hero.
You bring the big sword and you just like swing it through this weird constellation creature. And we'll say that is another 2 harm. So this thing is really not very good. Like you hit it and some of the stars actually like fall back into the night sky. But it's still there. And since you are right in its face, can you roll me act under pressure, please?
It's a cool.
Nice.
10.
Yeah. So you feel this like cold sensation around your body as you do this. But maybe with like your divine form, right? It just you're able to like push it away. And you kind of remain true to yourself in that moment. The creature is very upset.
Oh,
Was that a question?
I said, uh-oh.
Yeah. And the creature I think will take one of its like sort of starry limbs, and I believe the person closest to it is probably one of you two. I'm gonna say probably Wheels, because Wheels ran in there first.
Yeah, no head. Without hedging any bets.
Yeah. Wheels went in there first, and it's just gonna come and like strike at you, and it's this weird like sensation because it hits you and you look down and like there aren't real scars, like you're not like bleeding. It's more like this like deep penetration in your head, like the almost like psychic thing, and you're gonna go ahead and take like 2 harm.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a luck?
That's not how luck works.
It says mark luck to change your roll to a 12 or to avoid all harm from an injury.
Yes, then yes, you can do that. Yes, thank you.
Miss me. I dodge out the way.
You dodge out of the way as you, I feel like, have probably done on a lot of adventures, right? You just like skirt out of the way right when
I just run in and then boom, 1 step back. Because I already know it's coming in.
Totally.
They're coming for the swing.
Totally. And after it misses you, it's just gonna like reach back down and or try and move past you to reach and kind of grab a hold on the mayor. And
Do I get an opportunity attack on it? It's
not
okay.
not in those words, but if you want to do something, I'll let you do something.
Yeah, I want to
I know
swing.
that.
I want to swing again.
Sure.
That's right. I'll do
Take
something
your
after his video.
take your kick some ass.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Damn.
You can mark
swing
this
and I
too,
miss.
right? You totally miss. It like skirts past you. It's this kind of like incorporeal form. And just runs like
right past you as it reaches to try and get her. What did you want to do?
I would like to investigate a mystery real quick in my nonchalant way because
Sure.
everything's orderly and perfect right now
Sure.
because of my emotions. And what I'm going to ask, I'm using a luck.
Sure.
What can hurt it?
Okay. Yeah, you figure out that you can intuit from all the information that you've collected from the scene that is in front of you, that anything like chaotic and disorganized spaces, it does not like them. And it doesn't like those people. You can also intuit what you've been told, which is that if it finds itself, because it is an agent of order, if it finds itself in some sort of like contradiction in some way, that will probably like, you know, that would not be good.
I shout to Saoirse and O'Neill, cause as much chaos as possible. You still have your assault rifle, O'Neill?
Oh, well, O'Neill, as you kind of are like shouting that, O'Neill has kind of like ran back to the van and has kind of ran back up. And as like you say that, like from behind you, you just hear a
Oh my god, he has a chainsaw. Also, I wanted to say real quick, I know we said that I did 3 harm on my round,
Uh-huh.
my original one, but my bat actually does 2 harm, so that would have been 4.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that correction.
Alright.
Just in case it's dead.
Okay, not quite, but almost. Okay,
Alright.
so you're
Honestly, I wanted to die by chainsaw, so I'm ready for this.
okay. Yeah, tell me about the chainsaw.
This chainsaw was my brother's favorite chainsaw. He would go in the back and just while mom was sick, he would go back there and just like go to town on the tree and just like fuck it up like completely. This is that poor tree is all fucked up. Anyway, this was his chainsaw, so I bring it out and I'm like, Al, I'm gonna get your body back one day. I know it.
Oh my god.
All right. So just for what it's worth, I think the audience is down with the chainsaw. So Trooper just redeemed a luck. So I think this should absolutely go to a chainsaw wielder. And also, thanks Trooper for the raid. They came in with a big crew, so appreciate that.
Oh, hi.
Definitely go and give them a follow.
Thanks, Trooper.
And I guess we'll just, since we've got a little pause right here, just to let you know what we're doing tonight. We're playing Yes for Charity. We're raising money for the Center for Suicide Awareness, which is a group we've been supportive of for a number of years now. If you want to check them out, obviously you found the link, but definitely like go and check out their website and their mission and everything that they do. Their signature thing that they work on is that they staff and maintain a text-in emotional support service called the Hope Line. So you could go and check that out a bit and spread the word on that. It's definitely a service that has saved a lot of lives over the years. And yeah, you can go see all the impact that they have. And then, of course, we are also doing, because we raised so much money, we're doing a giveaway tonight because we cleared $1,500 last night. So if you want to enter that, just type into the chat !ticket. You'll get entered into the drawing. What we're giving away is some of our 20 sides swag. So we've got hoodies, we've got pullovers, t-shirts, all sorts of stuff. And the winners, I'll let you kind of pick whatever you want. Sorry to interrupt. Just stop to acknowledge that donation. So thank you so much.
Perfect timing.
Okay. Amazing. Welcome. Yes. So for people who missed it, we're playing Monster of the Week, and we're in a big fight, and there's about to be a chainsaw. So if you could continue with that.
I kept running. Tears in my eyes going.
Neil's got a chainsaw. Run for your
Love it.
lives.
Go,
I say
go.
nonchalantly.
I'm running to hit it, and I
Exactly.
guess I go. Yeah, and I'm just running up to this creature. Tears in my eyes. Now, question: I have a move, the berserk move. Would I
Yeah.
have to do that? Could I do that while like attacking, or is that like a separate turn thing? Or
Let me look at what it says.
Turn. There are no turns. We do.
Oh,
We
Yeah,
no.
there's no real
I
turn.
just wanna ask because
You
you know.
can always keep.
I love this. Yeah, you can definitely do that while you're fighting.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm just like rage and emotion and everything that this creature does not like, and I'm just like, and I guess I'll use that luck that we were.
Well, roll first and see if you need
Oh,
it.
you're right. Thank
Roll
you.
your kick ass and yeah.
Kick some ass.
Kick some ass.
Submit.
Okay.
Submit.
There we go.
Mm,
Would you like to use your luck so that you get a critical success on?
hell yeah! We gotta do it.
Okay. So same choice. +1 forward, inflict terrible harm, so it's extra harm.
Extra harm.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So this is a 3
yeah,
already.
totally.
So you had 4. You just did 4 total.
Well,
Yeah.
Is the chainsaw a 3?
Yes.
So then you get +1.
So that would be an extra 4 damage. Yeah. So this is amazing.
Does he like do the stars like get ripped apart?
Mhm.
I'm crying.
Rip and tear.
This is amazing. You come with this chainsaw, and just like every emotion that has been leading up to this, and like from you being back in your hometown, is like on your face right now. And yes, you totally rip through the constellation. You tear stars apart. They fall back into the sky, and this constellation falls back, and the mare will fall out of it onto the ground. And everybody start to, come out of their panic slightly and look around. What happened?
Supernatural.
Oh, no,
How do I
you're
turn
good.
this off?
Big emotions.
I was like, is this something that we should be hiding? Like, do we try to hide the fact that they're supernatural?
Not necessarily.
We're
I
just
mean,
a ragtag group.
That's you.
It's not like regular, like it's not just like a everyday thing that everyone knows about, though.
True.
It's not really much. I think with what we're doing, I think people are gonna know that there's
Yeah,
something supernatural going on.
Yeah, we just cut the stars in half with a chainsaw.
You did. You did. And around you, you hear the cats start to meow in unison. Big cat chorus, almost like a.
Are they singing Eiffel 65 I'm Blue in unison?
You know they
Cat.
are. They totally are.
Meow meow
I-
meow 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 meow.
If it
Just
ended up
wanna rub
coming
it louder.
if it ended up coming down to it, I was totally like, my next move is I want to go and get Sir Perlock Holmes from the car and just be like, "Be gone, spirit." that was my next move, but I'm like, I'm so glad the chainsaw like that was awesome. I love the chainsaw.
That was amazing.
How are you feeling,
So-
O'Neill?
I'm feeling like I need to. Do you know how to turn this thing off?
Yeah. Just
Oh, thank you.
it was a lot. You know,
Yeah.
after a lot of emotion like that, really go for Papa John's pizza. Pepsi.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Shaquille? What are you talking about?
I don't
Papa
know.
John's?
Isn't that what people do? I'm just looking at I'm looking at Saoirse. It's like, is this how you calm him down? I don't know.
Pizza's good, yes, but not Papa John's.
Oh,
Hey,
How about-
hey, O'Neill? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no. I was gonna like recommend a different restaurant, but then I would like my mind went blank. I'm like, I don't know what to recommend, so I was just gonna be like,
Hey,
We go to like
Hey,
Applebee's.
You
Hey,
do have
O'Neill, I hear
Colossus.
your brother. I hear your
We have
brother.
the
He's
Colossus.
saying we should go to Denny's right now.
Denny's?
That's the only restaurants I know in America. I'm sorry.
He did like Denny's. That is right.
That's a good. Honestly, at this point in time, a Denny's would be good. A Denny's, a Waffle House, any would be great.
yeah. You gotta get a Grand Slam to reward your
was that the-
Grand Slam. deals.
Was that part of the getting rid of the pact though? Like, did we?
Well,
Was
we
that-
killed the thing the pact was with.
You did. I think Roloff will approach you in like maybe a day later or so, and just be like, that was I think you were right about the supernatural. That was pretty crazy what happened at the square. Did you find anything? I mean, I think you took care of it for now, but did you find anything when you went to the factory?
Well, there was a
Yeah,
pact. Yes, we have tons of stuff. It's all in my van. Would you like to look at this stuff?
I found a diary. I found the right thing.
Well, can I look at it? Is that all right?
Yeah, you just gotta come to the van.
Of course, I'll come to the van.
Wait, hold on, hold on. I gotta move a few things out of the way. And I'm like,
There's more
Assault
cats.
rifle.
There's like 5 more cats in here.
I'm holding one of them, just like
all right.
I think it was under the sweater.
Lady.
Yeah, one of them's like nuzzled up against Marcel's shotgun in the back.
Yeah, I'm covering that.
Oh,
with
Mr.
sweater.
Oh, Mr.
There you
Fuzzy
go.
Bottom. That's not your shotgun. That's my shotgun.
Okay. This is a great space. I mean, the cats really seem to like it. Let me look at the book, and he'll look through the notes that you collected and stuff, and he'll. I think we can if you guys are game, I think we can do another draw a ritual circle like he did, and maybe we can get the Starry Order in another pact that would kind of contradict this one, and then it shouldn't be able to come back.
You mean it's able to come back from us doing as much damage to it as we did?
It's supernatural.
Just
Yeah,
to
'cause it's
make
like-
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, kid.
Added
Yeah.
chaos and the contradiction. Yeah, they don't.
Isn't it? Do you see anything in there about bringing brothers back or anything?
Resurrection.
Yeah.
You did? You did?
That's a useful book.
It was in the basement of a wool factory. Wow.
Wow.
Like it looks like he was looking into that, but couldn't quite find anything conclusive. Because he thought that maybe this was, romantic in some way at first. But I can do some research for you and get back to you.
Yeah. Was it that
Please.
he didn't have anything to bind the soul to?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no armor or anything nearby.
Yeah, but if you guys want to help with the ritual, we can make sure that the Starry Order doesn't come back for good.
I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Let me know what you need. Do you need blood?
Do we need some cats?
I mean,
We-
I'm
we
ready.
need-
I'm ready to do anything.
Yeah.
So
I think we are gonna need about 12 cats to be with us.
and a couple other ingredients. And he'll give you a list of like, you know, some herbs and other like concoctions that he needs. And you guys can find maybe like a field slightly on the outside of town to build this ritual.
Yeah, do you think your grandma will have these ingredients?
Jesus.
I don't know.
It doesn't even respond. Okay, yes, we could find these ingredients, sure.
It's a very special cappuccino.
And because we haven't used it yet, does someone want to use magic for me? And I will go ahead and let you use +1 forward, just because you've got like so many people helping you, including Rolf and the cat and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would say our magic isn't it, Saoirse?
This is a weird one. So if
I'll
somebody-
do
Yeah,
it.
aren't you
Let's go with weird.
our weirdo?
I got weird. I'm weird. I'll do
Weirded
it.
up.
I'm weirded up.
Weird it up.
That is
Use
my
magic.
highest stat is weird.
Yeah.
Use magic.
Use magic.
Weird. And you said a 1 forward?
Yeah. +1 forward.
Okay. Let me +1. There we go.
I'm
You can
weird.
do it.
I'm a weirdy weird.
Oh no.
no!
How does that happen?
What? Use a luck.
Wait,
Right.
how is that possible? I have 3 weird.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's see what that roll looks like. Yeah, you. Wow.
Wait, you got
Wait, it looks like it's not displaying properly because it says
7 plus
4
3
plus 3.
I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, wait a second.
That's an 11.
Okay, cool.
It did +1, and I think that screwed it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it bugged out.
Okay. I think what happened was
That's an
because
11.
because in the thing where it says like the forward, it has plus
Yes.
minus. I thought you had to specify the plus, so I've been doing the plus sign in it with the forward, and I think that's what messed it up.
Yeah, I think so too. That's
And
okay.
it's almost impossible to roll a 0.
I wonder
Yeah,
what my
That's like
It
when
is.
you, kicked them, when you kicked ass earlier.
Yeah, now
You had got a 6, so you still.
That
had
was-
it.
that was possible though, because I do have a negative to my tough. But okay, cool. Oh, so that's what it
Yeah,
actually
you
was.
got a -1 and a +1. Yeah.
I mean, it worked out. I used my luck, but all right, cool. I feel better now.
Yeah, and so
Like-
so maybe Saoirse is leading this ritual, and she's, you know, like you get to a couple lines in like Latin, and you like, but then, and that's the hiccup, right? But then you recover. You know, Rolf helps you with pronunciation. You recover, and you're able to, you know, put forward this incantation with these a dozen cats meowing around you guys. Stand in this, creating chaos in your own way, and the Starry Order can get sent back into the heavens from which it came. And from there, you guys can have some time to explore town, to revisit Alfred's grave. If you want to, you know, spend some time with Ryan, figure that ritual out. I imagine you would. You can have some time to, you know, take care of and get to know Mr. What was his name? Mr. Perlock. And you can go back and get cappuccino or cat puccino and cloches on the house, courtesy of Grandma Yvonne. And that is where we're going to end today. So I hope
Awesome.
everybody had fun. Thank
Very
you for
good.
coming. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this has been Pity the Cat, Monster of the Week. Yeah. Great game, guys.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had a
thank,
good time.
So,
Thank you.
thank you for running the game. Thank you for, you know, putting yourself out there, everybody that was a part of the game. Come on the stream and do this and hopefully I don't know if people were entertained by our shenanigans, but I was. So I had a lot of fun, and I think we raised like $100 or so tonight. So that was
nice.
awesome.
That's
Good
awesome.
job, guys.
And we are doing a giveaway tonight. So I guess first I'll say if you want to support the Center for Suicide Awareness, we'll pop the link in here if you'd like to make a donation. I think we've got one more. We're going to do this for a month. We've got one more game, I believe, that is falling in the month of July tomorrow night. We're going to be playing Symbaroum with that crew starting at 8 p.m. Central, so you can come check that out. They're about to get into the meat of the adventure, so it should be a lot of fun. If you just joined us, we are about to do a giveaway. So if you want to enter that real quick, just type into the chat !ticket, that, and you'll get entered. While you're getting entered into the giveaway, I'm going to fumble around here and see if I can figure out how to get back to actually drawing the winners. So I guess while we're doing that, I get the sense, Soap and Kiwi, that you guys have played this game quite a bit, or couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Quite. I'm
Yeah.
kind of a novice. She's played it more than I have.
Mhm.
The
Where did
last
you-
2 times
Oh,
I played, I died. So.
Oh
so it was
wow.
great.
Where
He
did you
used
hear
all
about
his
it?
luck.
Oh, so then it's like you're goodbye.
Yeah.
Where did you hear about the game?
I think we played it first on Start Playing, right?
We were looking for like a new system besides D&D, and we saw Monster of the Week, very set up thing, and we're like, oh, give this a try, and it turned out pretty well. We had a good time. We had a good DM look after us, and yeah, it sort of just happened because we wanted to try something different besides 5e, less intensive, less setup, just
More story
read it
oriented.
as it is, and then
Yeah.
play theater of the mind with it.
I also find a lot of people get into this system easier than D&D in general, partly just because it's modern. Like, it's easier for people to relate to be like, yeah, I can text this person and, you know, do this other thing, which obviously,
Mhm.
like, you can't do in like a.
Yeah, I played. We played Kids on Bikes a few times. It gives me like that kind of feel a little bit, especially with kind of the more
Yes.
modern setting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I suppose we're gonna close the giveaway here. We're gonna do 2 polls. So closing that, and we're gonna draw our first winner is Dawson. Hey there,
Yay!
Dawson. Guess
Dawson.
what, Dawson?
Dawson!
You're the
You got it.
winner.
It's an
Got
easy
it.
Good job, Dawson.
It's an easier
Yeah.
one because I don't need to ship it. I can just
He's driving up to
Find him.
Oshkosh
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So our second winner is the one with the gun.
Oh, that's Bo.
That Bo. He told me
Oh.
about the grandma thing. Thank you, Bo.
Good job, Bo.
Awesome. We'll
Hey.
reach out to you and see what giveaway item you want from the T-shirt, pullover, hoodie, hat, whatever. Yeah, awesome. Well, I guess I'll put it out there. I saw that we just had a donation, I think, come through. So let's take a look at that real
Ooh.
quick.
It's exciting.
Woohoo.
It's a good cause. Why not?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Kiwi. I appreciate that. So I was gonna say,
I'm here.
we've raised this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
I was just gonna say we raised that milestone, the goal, a number of times, but you know what? We'll raise it one last time. If we happen to raise 2,000 sometime during the game tomorrow, we'll do another giveaway. So I'll do that once we go offline. Thank you guys all so much out there. Thanks players here for jumping on. Thank you, Soap, again. That was an amazing game. I had a lot of fun, and hope we could do it again sometime.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So we will pass it forward here. We're gonna go and pass a raid out we'll stop by and see the Lollygaggers, and hopefully this time they won't be ending their stream as we go to see them.
Last night, yeah.
So
Last night it came up, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. This isn't them anymore.
that's how it goes sometimes. But we will pass you all on, say hi to some friends, and we'll see y'all next time. Next game is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So hopefully we'll see you then. And if you haven't joined our Discord, last thing I should say, sometimes we're hanging out in the Discord after our games, just chit-chatting about the game or chit-chatting about other things. Pop in there if you see us in the voice channels. Stop in. You won't be interrupting anything. You can stop in and just come hang out and talk to us. All right, we will see you all next time. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.